No.
Oh yeah. Fuck. I don't know. Who wants to start?
Oh, sure. Been watching a whole bunch of seasonal anime, like a lot.
I see that.
And us two watched Hamafura, or My Life as a Villainess, which is all about someone getting reincarnated into an Otome game where they're supposed to be the evil lady who bullies the normal protagonist.
What if you're the main
Take
villain
your
of Fate?
phone off the table. I can hear it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
This is sneaky.
But yeah, it's a great time because she basically goes right off script for a normal Otome heiress, and because she's a big dumbass that is very kind and very nice, she basically breaks the entire mold of being an Otome villainess.
Well, yeah, the character was supposed to grow up to become a piece of shit, and because she goes out of her ways to avoid getting all the bad routes, she's like...
I think I've heard of this.
It had like a novel premise, but when you're watching it, it's just really wholesome.
Oh yeah, it's wonderful.
She's watching on Twitch.
No.
Oh no, we're being looked at.
I hate Twitch.
Not my twitchy side, yeah.
No.
Oh. No, I did fix the audio. For some reason it was being routed through something else, so
My bad.
it's all good. Well, it is now.
Alright.
What's a stream if you don't hear it for the first 10 minutes? Fucking boomer audio.
A normal stream?
Yeah. I do love that I still have it set to Tales of Berseria for what I'm streaming on Twitch.
Yeah.
That's what you're streaming. This is basically Tales of Berseria.
Basically.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm Velvet, you're the little short boy,
Never.
and you're that horrible pirate girl. What's her name? Like Penny or like some with a P? Polly.
Wait, are you talking about Tales of Vesperia, the pirate girl that got added there?
No, or maybe I don't fucking.
You can't keep Tales
Cameron,
straight.
it's like I don't
Yeah.
give a shit about those games.
Yep.
Like
Sounds
even
about right.
even fucking remotely.
I just I honestly haven't played any of them.
Yeah, it's fine. The Tales has a very select, special place in my heart. But yeah, Hamafura, it's a good time. It is worth going through all 12 episodes because, as you say, just simple, wholesome, lovely.
I mean, it didn't really have much to compete with last season. I mean, I don't really watch. I only watch what I like. Like Kaguya was good, but it was
Kaguya
like
season 2, yeah.
I actually feel like it was less emotionally heavy than the first season.
Definitely.
They put too much on that cell phone episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just liked the Eris one. She's nice. She's so fucking stupid, and it's like
it's great.
It really borders on being frustrating. Where she's like, oh no, I have to make sure all the bad routes can't happen.
But she's just a little short of that.
I've never heard of this.
Perfect balance. Oh yeah, look up Hamafura. It's a pretty simple.
No, he's looking at Kaguya Love of His War.
Oh, Kaguya
it has
Love His
a
War. Yeah,
sick
definitely.
intro.
Great intro.
Oh, I thought that's what you guys were talking about.
Oh no, it's a different one. Kaguya Love His War.
I mean, we only got to talk a
high
little
school
about season
comedy,
2 of that
yeah.
as well. But like,
The
Kaguya is like, what if two tsunderes had to date?
Not today. They had to force the other one to confess first.
Yeah, but
So
that's
they do all these
essentially what
big, dumb,
tsunderes
elaborate
want.
shit. Yes.
Oh wait, I did hear that.
Yes, it's good.
Oh, it's pretty great.
It's
like,
a pity that the anime didn't get to the even best parts when that shit does happen, and then they have to work out stuff while they're dating too. So.
Because I'm surprised you haven't seen Kaguya, because it has that sick, like, overly animated ending for one episode, and it's the dance of the pink-haired girl.
Oh.
Yes, that's where it comes from. Apart from that, the other continuations was my favorite, Isekai Bookworm series, which was really good.
Right.
Really enjoyed that. Had a fun time with that. I forget last season's shows. We watched Doro Hedoro, and yeah, that was.
Is that good?
Oh. Oh yeah, Dorohedro, pretty solid.
Okay.
Best use of 3D I've seen in a while.
I have a friend who's also really into it.
I mean, I still think the book is probably better because it's much more
It's
of a, like
better,
a,
yeah.
a way out there fucking just like scribble manga.
But
Yeah.
this is the best kind of.
The intro
This
is
is one of the
sick.
better
The
adaptations.
show is
I've
as
seen
well
for
as it can be for 3D
Yeah.
at the current moment. It hits the good points. It got a lot of guys and a really buff ladies all of a sudden. I'm pretty
Which
sure.
is good because Noi is the best. Noi is just top tier.
It's the best tag.
Mm-hmm. Muscle Girls, great, always. Yeah, and what's well, yeah, I was watching those few.
Well, I guess we
last
at
season.
some point must have watched Dumbbell Chan as well.
Yeah, oh, that was a little while ago. I think that was the season before. It was winter of
Yeah, I remember
2019.
you guys talking about it.
Yeah, Dumble Chan is always good. Yeah, the other one is watching. Was it watching? Oh, we did watch.
Kaguya, your library one.
Yeah, there wasn't an awful lot for the last season. Was it Sazerwork season 2 got delayed?
Yes.
Or, yeah, that's right. Sazerwork season 2 is.
Black
Next
is probably
season.
going to come out before, or yeah, Black is probably going to come out before season
Black?
2. It's about like an unhealthy body.
Oh yeah, that's you're right. Yeah, you were talking about what happens with a body with someone who doesn't treat it well at all, which is an interesting premise too, at least of that continuation. Yeah, because now what I'm watching is Uzumaki no Asobitai, which is hey, Uzumaki wants to hang out, which is
It's an anime
great.
that the people are being like, oh no, the girl with the big titties and it has big boobs.
You know what's great though?
What?
The artist just has huge tits as well. It's just her drawing herself.
Well, yeah, it's because it's about like the stack girl, but she just wants
Yeah,
this
she's
mean
a-
guy to like hang out with her and notice.
Well,
her.
yeah, he
That's the whole premise.
She
of it.
loves winding him up because he's a big loner, and
He-
he
he-
likes being alone.
He
likes
loves he loves being like, yeah, I'm a lone wolf.
yeah, he just likes his quiet time. And she's like, oh, I've seen him like over a year now, and it's just like he's doing nothing. He's at the same place he was. It's like now I'm gonna go bug him, and she takes great joy in winding him up and laughing at him. And he just she manages to break his composure, so it's a great time. Yeah,
Is that Starscream?
downtown.
No.
It's
I'll
always
close the window. Sorry.
it's how it goes.
The stupid Top Gun Transformers name is Maverick.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
So
Why
we're
would it
gonna
be
get
anything
repaints
else?
where it's called Iceman and Pepe Silvio.
It's like a world of difference.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like there isn't a world outside.
Now
Is
now
there-
we could commit the perfect crime because it's sealed room.
Fuck. Okay.
That was the plan all along.
Da-da-da-da. Case closed.
Yeah.
Close.
Got some masks and you got a fucking case closed one.
Okay, so
Because you just love that show so much.
what other shows did you watch
Of this season?
or at all?
Yeah, let's see. Well, we were fucking watching Shira.
Oh yes, it's good. We have finished 3 seasons of it. It's really gay, but like not in a beat you over the head with it. It's just really gay,
Yep.
but like not in the Steven Universe where it's like
Shallow.
they're all
Yeah.
gay, but you're gonna only have to wait like 60 episodes to find out.
Yeah. This is pretty upfront about what it is. And what it is actually manages to be quality, so.
It's
What's it about?
it's about a girl who becomes She-Ra, and then it's about fighting the evil horde.
Oh.
It's really cliche sounding.
Oh, She-Ra.
She-Ra.
Yes. The new
I like-
Shira.
I thought you guys like said something about an anime, and I'm like,
No, we were talking about anime.
No.
And then Cameron just, like, said
Unpopular
She-Ra.
opinions. Shira
yeah,
is
yeah.
an anime, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I heard She-Ra's good.
She was really good so
Mhm.
far. I only have 2 or 3 more seasons left to watch of it. It's all on Netflix. People should just fucking watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Netflix has really opened up with a lot of stuff. They've got Shira, they got the Avatar: The Last Airbender, which people are rediscovering for the first time.
Just in America.
Yeah, I know.
We've had
That's
it.
how
for
they
a while.
like the Canadians had it more available before. It was on YTV.
Well, first of all, we all were in the generation where it was ran
Yeah.
on television, Cameron.
Yeah.
But also, it's been on Netflix for a long time now.
Yeah.
That's how Wooly's been watching it.
Oh,
It
okay.
got
I
taken
thought it was
off
more
for a
recent than I
while.
thought.
And then it got put back on.
Oh, fair enough. It just had a revival, if I remember correctly. But yeah. Oh, that's other stuff we've been watching. Oh yeah, I watched another anime, the Rental Girlfriend. There's only 2 episodes out right now, so it's going okay.
I just don't really care about animes that happen in high school anymore because it's so far away from me.
Yeah, and which I literally
Yeah.
said it was a college one. And you're like, don't care.
Still don't care because it's gonna be about maybe this girl will become my true loves, like she will because this is an anime.
Not even that, but the lead up right now is, oh, my ex is fucking on top of me because this new girlfriend who is being paid to be that way is making her all jealous. And it's like,
Perfect.
remember, you already went along that path.
There-
It was a bad route.
There was
Don't go back.
the greatest advice on Reddit, which is, hey, if you're thinking about getting with your ex, just beat one out and then think about it then.
Yep.
Yep, just which is funny because they actually do show little allusions to that in this anime as well.
Yeah.
He's like got a picture of his ex, and then he takes one out. You see the tissue box.
Oh.
It's like, no, he's in too deep.
Oh.
So yeah, many romantic dumb shit ahead. Yeah. What other? I was watching what is it, Lapis Relights, but that's just kind of a magical girl thing. It just didn't seem to have much going for it right now.
Mm.
I did watch
I don't
another
know.
anime, I think.
I haven't watched a lot of magical girl stuff.
Just Minoka.
I watched Sailor Moon when it was airing on YTV back in the day. And Bandoka, the movies.
Yeah.
That's-
Oh no, you also saw Card Captors.
Yeah, Card Captor.
That would
I've been
be-
rewatching that with just Japanese subtitles. It's really interesting because like it really does have like a timeless animation to it.
It had a really good opening theme song in English too.
Yes,
Card Captors.
it's good. The Japanese one I'd never really liked, but the more I hear it, I'm like, oh, it's good. It's good. It's really it goes with the whole gentle theme of like there is no actual threat in this show.
You watched a lot of food, a couple of episodes of.
I
Food
watched all
Wars.
of season 1 of Shingeki no Soma with no subs. It's still very followable. People
Yeah.
really love to orgasm eating food, I guess.
Yeah, part of our challenge to try and get our Japanese better by just watching TV with
Whoever made
Japanese subs.
Shingeki no Soma was like,
Mhm.
they heard the word food porn and thought that meant porn around food.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh, what is it? I remember watching an old reviewer who's like Shingeki no Soma, so it's Kofuku graffiti with a little more spice.
Yeah, although I thought Kofuku graffiti was just like cute girls eating food.
Yeah, but they kind of got very, oh, this is so wonderful, this is so delicious.
Well, that's
Shingeki
just
no Soma
well,
just goes, oh my god, it's making people explode out of their clothes.
well, that's just everyone on fucking Japanese Iron Chef.
Oh yeah, we got that up.
What else?
We got a list.
Oh yeah, we got.
We got-
a
I'm
bunch
like,
of
we already
lists.
have a list, Cameron.
We got a little list. I did have it up.
So
I was just looking
dead
through
air.
the,
Yeah,
list.
I'm like-
Wow. Like, just try and get everything together, check it out. No. More game stuff was played through Catherine Full Body and chose the new route because it's the best route because it's
Mhm.
not got anyone who's acting like an asshole.
I mean, your main character is an asshole.
He is. He's a dumbass and he is weak-willed and he is.
The only thing you can
He
kind of
could
respect
literally
about
just said. He could have just said, "I have a girlfriend."
Yeah.
Those words could
Oh,
have
but
just
she
been
was so
uttered out of his
hot.
mouth.
But she's so hot.
though.
And he couldn't explain himself. It's just like, fucking Jesus.
The only thing I can give for Vincent is though, like, he definitely has he sticks to his guns
What?
because of the space ending.
Oh, that, yeah, no. If you
That's such
If
a
you
fucking bizarre ending.
specifically choose not to go with anyone, you can just be by yourself and go out into space. But I chose the Rin ending, which was the new one, or Quatherin, which is the really fun
Yeah.
dummy name for it. It's just like, yeah, I'm all up for the dick. Sure. Totally.
Went for that.
Hey, there was a little There is 2 paths
Went for
when
the
you ask the
pussy.
questions, and then a third one just sprouts up.
You went for the bussy.
I went for the bussy. That sweet, sweet bussy.
Well, your 2 options were girl who will suck your soul out, and girl who will make
an
you have a
actual
baby
succubus.
with you to suck your soul out.
Yeah, I was about to say, girl that'll suck your soul out, and a succubus.
That's bad.
Well, that's bad.
It is.
It's
yeah.
like boomer humor. Wife bad.
Terrible, yes.
Well, I mean,
Dome the Pope.
well, that was the
Yeah.
point of but that's the major plot thing of fucking
Quathrin.
of
Quathrin.
Quathrin. Is like, do you want to get married and have baby, or do you want to just fuck girl all day?
Mm-hmm.
And the new one's like, but they're also boy puss over here. It's
Yep.
really cute.
Oh man, it's cute. And it is
But-
literally an
but-
angel that saves you from death.
But don't worry, game's still very short.
Did they
Yeah.
keep the voice actors?
I think.
No idea, but probably.
Yeah, I think they kept them, yeah.
Hmm.
That was one of the just a few games I've finished this year. Especially this year now, yeah.
You had a lot of time to finish.
Yep.
games.
You have finished so much stuff.
Let's see, Cyber Sleuth, Hacker Memory specifically. The side game story.
I love Digimon. I think the first Cyber Sleuth game is really good, and I look forward to Wooly or Pat playing them. Maybe
Never
they
gonna
should.
happen.
No, Wooly did say he was like considering playing one of them on podcast, but I don't want them to play the second one
Because it's
Be-
not much.
because it's bad. It doesn't do anything good. Oh yeah, and it
You
at
made
the
me
end.
play a bad game.
I didn't know it was bad. I didn't
Yeah,
know
fair
anything
enough.
about it.
Yeah.
Whenever anyone talks bad about a Digimon game, you just have to take it like with a grain of salt because
Mhm.
people, like, you either got to be in or you're out.
Yeah.
But the worst thing about that fucking game is, at the end of the game, you change time and space.
Yep.
So this and the prior game did
Never
not happen.
happened. Yep.
Which is the biggest, like,
Just yep. Doesn't
stupid.
matter. None of it.
who.
Who needs canon? Who needs?
So I just played the
anything to
first
exist?
game because the first game is great and
Yeah.
it's filled with like Gurren Lagann references and Persona references.
And so Derek got me to play Hacker Memory, the sequel.
Well, yeah, you eat RPGs like
Yeah, I
a man who eats RPGs.
Well,
Like,
literally, I've been on a Shin Megami Tensei run.
do you just
of-
tape your eyes?
Let's see. I spent 150 hours on Persona 5 Royal, finished that. I spent probably about 80 or 90 hours on Persona 3 FES with the mod to allow team control.
And I
'cause
I
wasn't
convinced
playing
him
on
to
PSP.
not play the answer.
Well, I played a little bit of the answer, but but I didn't continue because I kind of got bored.
It's bad.
It's-
Hey, do you
it's-
want to play the whole game with no dialogue at all?
It's whatever. It's whatever. But no, and I've gotten basically about 80% through Nocturne now, and I would almost finish, and then they announced the Nocturne remaster
Oh, yeah.
on Switch. So I'll be playing Nocturne again with voice acting on the Switch
Oh.
because
Maybe.
hey, why not?
I mean, I'm excited for 5. God is dead.
What, Shin Megami Tensei 5? Oh yeah,
God is dead.
fucking fight Lucifer.
We'll be the new god.
Yeah.
Mm. No,
I hope
the
it's
new
a
god.
proof.
That is being the new god is basically Nocturne.
No.
That is literally
No.
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 That's the whole point of Nocturne. You become the point of creation.
The thing is, like, no, because gods exist still. You just become the best demon ever in the canon ending of Nocturne, and that
Is
means
it
you
the
get
true demon ending, the canon ending, or
yes,
yeah,
and by that you get to basically dictate what is the sin and such in the next
Yeah.
universe.
yeah.
Because you've got so much big dick
Oh
energy.
yeah, fucking crows and birds. Wait, crows have less eyes than birds?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, kanji. What a weird thing.
Um.
But yeah, I ate a lot of Shin Megami Tensei. So next is 4, because that'll just be a cakewalk.
Really, you be 4?
No.
No, you
No.
be any NCTs that aren't Persona,
I played a bit of
Strange Journey.
no, it was a
Digital
3DS
Devil
one.
Saga.
Overclock.
no.
Yeah.
Oh no, Digital Devil Saga is on the PS2 as well. There's just
I played a 3DS one.
No, it's
there's
digital.
like 5 3DS ones. There's Devil Survivor Overclocked. There's there is Strange Journey Redux. There is Hacker Record.
There's
Is
hack.
one of them.
There's Soul Hackers.
Yeah.
Soul Hackers. Persona Q.
Oh yeah, it's Persona
Strange
Q.
Journey.
Yeah.
Oh, Soul Hackers.
Okay,
Soul Hackers
Hackers,
1
yeah.
and Soul Hackers.
Yeah, so good.
You played
Yeah, yeah.
that one's really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
that one's just
only
like
played a bit
that
of
was
it.
just a port up of a PS of like
Of the PS2
one of the
game,
one of the
yeah.
very early SMT games
Mm-hmm.
back when it's like no, get fucked.
Yep.
No, the first boss can kill you. I don't know what you think, how strong
Yeah.
you think you are, but
I'll probably do 4 and then maybe do Strange Journey, because I finally learned how to play SMT games properly. Because in every other Persona and every other RPG, buffs, debuffs, why waste your time? They only last like 3 turns or so. Or
actually watch
whatever.
you go and play a Persona game now, and like because you know how to use the buffs, the game will be like, oh no, it's terrible.
Yeah. Well, it's.
I can kill the opponent on the second turn if I
That's
use this buff.
I don't get. There's no war cry or fog breath in Persona, so it's like
As
why
far as
bother?
you're aware, maybe one special enemy has it.
I fucking know. With the amount of time I fucking spent in Persona, I fucking know what attacks there are in there, and there is nothing like that. In
I just
those
really like to
games.
pretend that you've done the thing where like, hey, it's very important. If you can beat one Dark Souls game, you can beat any of them, but you must beat a Dark Souls game.
Yeah, to understand it. Well, that's basically Shin Megami Tensei, but you know.
But you've been playing Persona, which keeps wearing the skin of SMT and
No,
saying,
they
yes,
finally-
I'm
Like,
true.
with the Nintendo announcement, they finally split it and said yes, or not split it, but they finally confirmed that yeah, Shin Megami Tensei 5 is happening. There is something going on.
Oh no, well, we had a trailer, 2 trailers prior to this.
Yeah, but there was still there was nothing happening, and it was supposedly dead, or people were
pretty
thinking.
dead.
it might
We
be.
haven't heard about it in 2 years. Yes.
Yeah.
Looking at you, Bayonetta, Metroid.
I'm kidding. But yeah, that's been a good
Well,
time.
Metroid only got like restarted like a
I'm
year
just
and a half ago.
Yeah, but I'm saying they must have they at least probably had a bunch of assets they could access from it at least as a
Yeah.
stock pool.
So, well, flip to you, Gabe. You've been watching a bunch of Ghibli films.
I watched 2 Ghibli films. I watched.
So whenever I hear people say Ghibli, I always think of giblets.
Yeah,
That's the proper way
that's
of
what the
saying
studio's
it.
called.
I thought it was
Studio
Ghibli.
Giblet.
It's Ghibli. It's named after a warplane.
Did you know Miyazaki really likes planes, and
He
you could find a
really
flying
likes
fucking
planes.
segment in almost every one of his movies.
Miyazaki fucking loves planes.
He
Yeah.
really does.
Well, he made an entire movie about planes in fascist Italy.
No, well, that
And then
too,
regretted it.
but he also made The Wind Rises, about
Yeah.
the most famous
Yeah.
Japanese plane engineer of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just really likes
helped-
making planes.
Isn't Nausicaa full of planes too?
Nausicaa's called Valley of the Wind.
Yeah, exactly.
It's about a girl who can hear the wind.
Man loves
Watch.
planes.
I watched Mononoke, which I fucking love.
It
Top tier.
it
Top tier.
is easily either either the best Ghibli film or like one of the best because it's
So, like,
so good.
With other Ghibli films, you can kind of tell that Miyazaki's kind of mad. But in Mononoke, he's just mad, and he just...
You know, do you know
Yep.
like all the production shit behind that? Like he redrew like half that whole
Yeah.
fucking
Oh
movie.
really?
'Cause
Just
he's
by
a-
himself?
Because he's
Yeah,
a psycho.
Yeah, he is a psycho. He's like
Out of-
he
I
just
think-
sleeps in that studio and goes, didn't do a good enough job.
If it,
Scribble,
I think
scribble.
it was like out of 120,000 frames, he redrew 80.
That movie is he was supposed to retire. By the way,
Jesus.
that was like his 4th movie. He's like, I'm gonna retire.
That's
This movie
cute.
was
That's
too
cute.
much. Let me just. I'm gonna make.
Oh
No.
no.
No, what's really funny is like he saw what his son did and it's like, I need to get back in there.
Oh no, his son was like still a goober back then.
Yeah, I know. But it's like he watched Tales of Mercy. It's like I can't.
Did
continue
you
with
see the
this.
clip of him watching Tales of
Yes, I did. We watched like a little, not even a documentary on it,
Yeah.
but just clips of someone recording him.
You
Just
should put your emotions into the movie.
Yeah.
And
Says man who puts emotions in all his.
then
movies.
Ano just hides away in the corner.
I really am looking forward to that.
Yeah, same.
Ava 4.4.
Oh, like
I
you're
can't-
just waiting for him to take a shit on the fans because you love the fans getting shit on.
Yes.
No, I love him just holding up a big middle finger. I don't want it to be a bad movie, but I
No.
want it to be a movie that says "fuck you, stop asking."
Yeah.
This is done. This is years old. It's like,
Like-
that's that always that fucking meme of like two birds of going like Asuka is best, Rhea is best, and there's
Like-
just the guy sitting in the windowsill going, "This has been going on for 25 fucking
Like,
years."
if I wish it could get really meta and like have a toy commercial play in the middle of it, and then at the end they have all of the Ava like voice cast
No,
come
no.
out, and Anno shoots them all, and then shoots himself.
Well,
No.
Gendo's using a
Yeah, the
razor.
shave impact. They have to feature the shave impact. The greatest commercial of all. If you never watch any other Ava marketing, you just have to look up shave impact.
It's good.
Oh, I love the. Actually, I don't think that was real.
The tonal
The
dissonance
gimmick
between
for like
Gendo.
End of Evangelion, I think, because it was like supposed to imply there was going to be cameras that would look at the audience and,
Yeah.
and look at them during that one segment and end of be like stop, fuck you. I'm like, I wish that gimmick
great.
was real and also that you could still do it nowadays.
Well, I would
Um,
again just love a picture.
Okay, so
on
what?
panel
Who is
going,
every Mononoke? Every Ghibli film has like a villain, but who's the villain of Mononoke?
The monk.
No, he's a dumbass, but nope, it's hatred.
Yep, hatred fueling everything.
Yeah.
But also divisive. Although I am yeah. And what do you think of Kaguya?
I like Kaguya.
It is very pretty.
Yeah. That one segment when she's running away from the castle in the forest.
And shit, yeah, it's all watercolors and shit.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
so good.
Kaguya is a beautiful film. But
And
yeah.
nice ending with Buddha and all that. It's good.
I find it it's a really romanticized version of that because, or at least in certain parts, because if I remember correctly, like in the ending, she loses all of her memories in the original folk tale.
No, she
Yep.
does it in the movie as well.
No, but like she becomes like a kind of a cruel person from it as well.
Yeah. All the experiences.
Because
that
she's
she
a
could have
god.
had. Yeah. And
So-
she is above human considerations like morals and stuff.
And she sometimes gives a potion for the Emperor of Japan to live forever, and then he burns it on Mount Fuji, and that's
Mhm.
why Japan has the sun is the representation of the country. 'Cause, like,
Yeah. It's a great.
some
burning sun.
one of the many creation myths, at least.
I
Or
like it. I liked it. It was nice. So
Yeah.
that was recently. That was when Netflix got all the Ghibli stuff. During
Yeah.
quarantine.
all of them except for
Yeah.
Grave of the Fireflies and
Yeah,
some
why-
and
yeah,
the Wind
well,
Rises.
do you want to have depression?
and-
Yeah. I myself watched Howl with a bunch of friends, which was a good time.
Because they were all freaking out that he apparently had never seen Howl, and I'm like, it's fine,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Howl is a fine movie. It is
It's definitely
okay.
I like it more than Spirited Away personally.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a hot take.
I don't know. I've watched Spirited Away like probably for the second time. Like, I not in my life, but I've watched it probably 2 times this year, and I'm like,
Yeah.
nope.
It's a hot take.
I mean, it's
It's
a
all right.
it's a
yeah.
good looking movie,
Yeah.
but the plot, what plot?
Yeah.
Girl works at Washington.
Oh, well, like
Girl
what's her
don't
name?
work
Yeah.
there anymore.
Well, she has to get her name back, and that's about it. So it's how the little girl got her groove back
think-
and saved a prince.
I think my favorite part about Spirited Away is I think there was like a Cracked episode where they're talking about the implications of what happens after this movie because they've been gone away for months.
Oh wow, yeah, that's true.
Because they get back to the car, it's covered in leaves and shit, and they've
Yeah.
been gone away for months. These people have been dead. What are they coming back to?
And you remember when Cracked was good?
No.
No,
Like 2000.
it was all
Hey.
trash, but then it stopped being
I mean,
good
the,
at what
the
it
only
was.
part of Cracked that I even remember is just Cracked After Hours.
Yeah.
And to me, I thought that was the only part of Cracked that exists.
There was some like pretty good articles on the website back in the day.
Well, not much anymore.
So during quarantine, I played a lot of 14 because there wasn't much
Okay, yeah.
else to do. Yeah, sure, fuck it.
Yeah.
I started playing a healer. I've never played healer.
Oh, an FF14.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you became everybody's bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, in a way.
That's, well,
It's fucking stressful. Healing's
Oh
stressful.
yeah.
it's also great.
Everyone's
it's,
demanding
well,
of
generally,
it.
at least the impression I get for most healers is like, it's literally a thankless job.
Yeah.
Yep.
And fuckers will never thank you.
I also played Watch Dogs 2. Pretty solid. It's fun.
You
I
3D
actually-
printed your way to victory.
Yeah, a lot of 3D printing. I actually finished it. It's compared to 1.
Yeah, 1 is a trial.
Cameron,
just for
Cameron,
the story, yeah.
you don't get to say that. You haven't suffered through that game.
I got it with my video
Yeah, I
card.
would play it, but you would probably throw things at me actively while
No,
playing.
no, don't worry. The game will do that to you.
No. But it would be like Resident Evil 6. You just sit in the corner with a sour look on your face while I play the game.
No.
no.
I
You
have
would sit exactly like that, just with that face.
I have nothing against you playing RE6. I will never play that game, probably though.
I know,
It's-
but
I hate it so much.
Oh,
it's so
Yeah.
amusing to just sit you watching, just staring at the screen, going.
Because I love playing, when I play Resident Evil games, I just sometimes like just mash my face into the geometry because I like looking at the backgrounds.
Yeah.
All of the modeling in 6 just feels so bloated and fucking terrible. Oh, I hate it so much.
What was I gonna say?
I know,
stuff-
we
other
were
stuff.
just
Last
distracting
time I
you.
Watch Dogs 2.
Yep. I'll watch Dogs.
No. Yeah, Watch Dogs 1 was really bad. I got it with my 780.
Oh.
I felt ripped off.
Yep. I definitely would.
Like, I'm not
Aiden
even one of
Pierce,
those
what
people.
a prick.
Like, I don't even care about the quote unquote graphical downgrades or stuff. It's like, no, it's a bad game.
It felt bad to play. 2 felt pretty nice. There was this dumb thing you could do that was like what I did for some reason a lot is like, you know those cars that can just elevate so you can like paint and stuff on
Oh,
them?
the scissor lifts, yeah.
Yeah,
sort
you
of
can
thing.
use those with like just your controller on the game. So I just got my character to like sit down and I just drive through traffic fully extended. that was like the
Jesus.
best part of the game, I think. So
Yep, that sounds about right.
it was fun. I got it for like $12 with all the DLC. So
I don't know, you might have gotten ripped off there.
No, I hate the first game, but like they took almost all the advice of the first game and fixed it in the second game.
Yeah, that's
Likable
true.
characters, people who would really be hackers, not this weird like Unabomber-esque character.
Yes.
yeah.
Like the first one is like, this is what a realistic hacker would be. The second one is like, this is what you think a hacker should be.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Like
That's
this.
it.
Like, yeah, watch the movie Hackers. That is what people want from a hackers game.
Mm-hmm. I would actually really love a Hackers 1995 branded video
Yeah.
game. That
Like,
would be
you have to
perfect.
actually like go through like old JavaScript or whatever the fuck it is. Or,
No, actually, if you want something like that, there's literally a game called Quadrilateral Cowboy, which looks like DOS prompts to open doors and stuff. So
That sounds rad.
it's great shit. But yeah, no, I would love a hacker, like movie Hackers based. I don't know if I'd do it like a point and click adventure game though, just to be in that style. Yeah, it would just really fit. You just have like, especially that art aesthetic at the time, just the little panels and just that very fitting art.
I would actually, for hackers, I would like it to be just a bunch of mini Yakuzas. Just like a small block area,
okay.
and you get on the bus and you go to the next area, and that's how you can justify all of the movie's locations.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
That'd be good.
And then like you don't leave out the front door, you go down the catwalk or the stairwell because like the cops are watching us.
Yeah, Jesus.
Speaking of Yakuza,
Mm-hmm.
man, fucking Kiwami is so slow.
Yeah, I haven't beat it.
Yeah,
I haven't
I
beat
can
it
see
myself.
Yeah,
I'm
I
trying to go through
went through
before I
Kiwami,
get into
yeah.
2, and
Zero's
it
Zero's
is a
Zero is
slog.
still the gold standard.
Zero's
for,
so nice. 1 is just a remake of the first game.
Yeah.
In
Kiwami,
fact,
yeah.
like people often don't know this, but like in Japan, it was just a bonus that came with
Yeah.
Zero.
Yeah.
And then I
And
heard
they
Kiwami
resold
2
it
is
over here.
good. So
Kiwami 2
Cameron blasted through it so much that I don't think he enjoyed it.
No,
Cameron, you blasted through it like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know. There's certain mechanics in Kiwami that I wasn't too fond of.
And also, I just feel like, yeah, out of everyone, you were like the most likely to suffer from like Yakuza
fatigue. Yeah.
You've
Well, I did play Judgment after that as well.
he played almost every He's played almost every Yakuza game in the last like 2 years.
Jesus.
But the big thing is, I didn't finish all the missions in Kiwami 2 or in Judgment because I didn't do the mahjong shit.
I got,
Which we recently learned how to play.
Yes,
Would
we
you
have
like to play
gotten a
mahjong
physical
sometime?
No.
mahjong
Come on,
kit.
it's good.
It's good.
Don't worry, it's entirely luck based.
Yes, it is. It's pretty easy to pick up, but it is
Like
a
I'm
fun
playing,
time.
I'm like playing Yakuza, the
the in-game
mahjong
yeah.
in there, and I'm like,
You're getting
okay, I'm playing on
schooled.
the easy. I'm playing against the easy opponents. They keep winning.
Yeah, they will
Fuck
rock
you.
your shit. Yeah,
yeah,
like you try and well,
that
we're
game's
actually
impossible
like
to
pretty
100%.
evenly biased between our games as well. It's not like we have one person overpowering each other.
Yeah.
We're pretty good like back and forth. So yeah, we're playing on the most baby version of mahjong. We're not good at building other hands. Yeah, it's a good time. Yeah.
I feel like I should know more about mahjong than you though, but
Sorry?
that's mostly because I've been reading mahjong mangas.
Yeah. You probably have a heads up on me if just because you've read Akagi and just fucking
I remember
bowl me
that
over.
manga about Go. In,
Oh, yeah.
So
That's,
Hiro-
that's
Haruka no Go, yeah.
yeah, that's the one that
Done
Wooly
by the
said
Death
got
Note
him into
artists.
it. Yeah.
Really?
Oh shit, I didn't know.
Damn.
That's cool.
Yeah. Okay, I thought that was like common knowledge, but like Haruka no
No.
Go, it was written by the Death Note artist, not author though. I don't just the artist.
Yeah.
And the other thing is like Haruka no Go, way super popularized Go. Like it was like a dying thing,
Yeah.
and then the
That's
anime
great.
came out, and like just everyone got into it because
Just
there
lifted
was
everything up.
like my friend Matt. He's basically a one dan in Go.
Oh wow, shit. That's pretty
Which
high.
like the highest you can go was like 6 dan, or 6 dan, 10 dan, something.
Hikaru no Go. Yeah, that's what they say.
Yeah.
You got in the Go.
Perfect.
But like, I also love the comparisons that Haruka no Go is just Yu-Gi-Oh. A magical ghost helps a young boy
Yep.
play an ancient game
Yep.
Yeah.
very well.
Yo.
Nice.
I don't remember anything about that manga. I just remember reading it and not getting what's happening. In
Yeah. Well, it's like you reading the mahjong chapters
Yeah,
of Kaiji, and
Yeah,
just like
I read
don't know what's
200
going
chapters
on.
of Kaiji that were the mahjong chapter, and it was some of the most riveting manga reading I've ever done. And I at that time I didn't know how to play mahjong even after those 200 chapters.
Oh shit! I didn't know you've got an SNES Classic there.
Oh yeah, it's Evans. I played Star Fox 2. It's really good.
Nice.
It's alright. I mean, I played it on Switch.
Oh yeah, I forgot that came out.
Oh yeah, they have because I got you the new online again, so you can play more Tetris.
So
Yes.
did you guys finish BoJack?
Didn't even.
Nope, not touched it at.
I mean, we
all.
should just. We
Really?
should, I know. No, I don't
There's
know.
other
I don't
shit,
think. I don't.
yeah.
Well, no. I don't think. Cameron, I don't think BoJack is bad at all.
No,
I
no,
didn't
that's
like the
thing.
first episode, but
That's
I heard that it
Oh.
would poop in my soul and make me cry.
This first season's kind of rough. Like it finds its footing later on, but like I would totally understand if you watch the first episode and like that's not for me.
Yeah,
It's not-
we
it's
just.
not
But
Strongest.
I've had enough praise that's been lopped on it that I know it's definitely good. But I should finish Breaking Bad. I just need to take a break
Oh,
from
God,
Walter
yeah.
White just being
a piece of
like
shit.
the main villain
Yeah.
of his life.
Yeah.
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 and, and also Skylar being Skylar, and Jesse Pinkman. Well, when you start the show, you're like Jesse Pinkman's a piece of shit, and by this point, and
You just
by
wanna
my
protect
knowledge,
him.
I'm like
He's just
Jesse-
a boy. Yeah.
Jesse's so dumb. He just
Mhm.
needs a dad.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
all.
But doesn't he have a dad?
Nope.
Not that dad.
Evidently not.
Walter White would be the worst. He is the worst dad. that Jesse
He is
can
he
have.
is a good dad, and then he is the worst dad.
Yeah. Yeah.
How far did you guys get to?
We're somewhere in season 3.
I think.
Oh, not far
somewhere
at
around
all.
there.
No, no, it might be in season
4.
No,
yeah,
no, we're in season 4. Yeah.
Because Skylar's gotten the car wash now.
Yeah, but the thing hasn't happened. Cameron doesn't know about the thing.
Yeah, I don't know about the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we hear
No,
about stuff
no.
like El Camino. It's like, yeah, we could probably watch that if we'd fucking finish the series, but
El Camino's pretty
El
solid.
Camino,
yeah.
Better Call Saul.
Oh yeah, I really want to watch Better Call Saul because Saul is one
Saul's
of my
really
favorite
good.
characters.
Saul is
Yeah.
really good. I'm waiting for the 4th season to get on Netflix
Mhm.
or season 5, the newest one.
There is a
Done.
lot to go through, no doubt.
What else did I do? I did some stuff. I played a bit of P5.
Yeah, you got to catch up, son.
Yeah, I just
But you don't.
when I do like a dungeon run.
Yeah, well, I suppose not everyone can be
I
like
ended
fucking me. So.
Futaba's Palace with over 500,000 yen or something. 50,000 or 500,000.
Yeah, that's
Like-
nothing. Like, if you really want to get bank what you do is this trick still works. It doesn't work as well because they really stunted it. But you go to Mementos, you find a Mementos boss, you keep confusing them, and they keep dropping money. The worst thing in R is they only stay confused for 1 turn now instead of 3 turns, which is how you could just farm money like crazy. But yeah, it still works. You just gotta have patience, and you'll get back.
After you guys last came over, I bought fighters and all the there was only 2 fighter passes.
Got into
available at the
fighting
time.
games like Wooly.
I didn't get into fighting games though, but it was really fun. I played a bit of it. I think I got through the story mode. It was pretty
Nice.
fun, and I never touched it again.
Yeah, I mean fighting games are meant to be played with other people.
Yeah, it's tough if you don't have anyone to play with.
I mean, I
would play Skullgirls, but I'm kind of shit. And,
Yeah, I mean that's
we're all gonna invest in arcade sticks.
well, you've got one, Gabe, don't you?
that's Edwin's, but
Oh damn.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure let me use it.
And I got one for the Switch. I mean, for the Wii U. I mean, for the Wii.
I tried playing Monster Prom with Megan.
Monster Prop?
Yeah, have you never?
I haven't heard of this. Is this a VN about
So
going to the
it's
prom
like-
with monsters?
It's got a really cute art style.
Oh,
And
nice.
essentially, you got like a week to get the stats you need to ask the monster out that you want.
Oh, this
And
is
it's
by that girl.
multiplayer. So
Okay.
you can like fuck over the other person playing with you,
Okay.
and you get like a day, night,
That's alright looking.
and you pick like a random location and hope you crushes there.
Mhm.
And there's like apparently like hundreds of fucking endings that you can get.
Jesus.
There's like an orgy ending that you can get, but it's apparently really hard.
Oh, I think it's done by this girl.
It might be.
Because the way she draws, the way the wolf looks in that, it seems very similar.
I don't know.
That's quite possible.
I started Shadow of War. Okay, have you guys played Shadow of Mordor?
Yeah.
I foolishly
I've
played the
watched
PS3
a fair
version
bit
for
of
a few
it.
minutes.
So, like, you remember they had the whole Nemesis system for Two Kingdoms?
Yeah.
Shadow of Mordor has like 6 kingdoms in it that you got up Nemesis system.
Oh, nice.
And like, I got through like third of the story, and then the world opened up, and I'm like, oh my fucking god,
Nice.
this is so much. Because the way I play it is I fully capture a kingdom before moving on to the next.
Okay.
And
That's tired. That
yeah,
man, no.
the goblins.
So how many of the side quests in the Watch Dogs first game did you do?
Not a lot.
I did them all.
Oh no.
That's what it feels like you did in
That's yeah.
in Shadow of War.
So I started that before quarantine, and I
Oh.
played through it a bit. And I could not. Did Helltakers after?
Oh, Helltaker. Yeah, we.
It was fun.
Did you use a guide to get the Beelzebub ending?
I did at the end, yeah.
Beelzebub is pretty.
Like after I beat the main ending, I like looked through. I'm like,
It's pretty easy.
yeah.
The for just having one song, it's a good thing. That song is a banger.
Yep.
But
The final boss though, very steep.
Oh, like you're trying to play Megalovania.
Fuck.
with-
Well, the whole game, you're like,
Yeah.
you could easily beat this game in like 10 minutes.
yeah, and then the final boss
It's like,
kicks you
let's
shit
just take 2 hours of my life and ruin them.
Thank God they gave me checkpoints.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like fuck.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, yeah.
I hope he makes another one.
Yeah, no, he's got cute art. He's got some good
How did he
gameplay.
make money out of this?
Oh, he sells his pancake recipe.
He's
art-
selling an art book with it.
Yeah.
But he also just made it because he wanted to make it.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
liked.
He's
he
like,
liked
I want a
cute
game where I
cowgirls,
could just
yeah.
make a harem of demon girls.
Yep. He just wanted cute demon
And I made
girls.
one
Yep.
song.
I
Yeah.
also played through the Uncharted collection.
So the tier list go. Wait, did you play the fourth one?
Yeah, I played all.
Okay, so like the second
Except
one is
the
the
PSP one.
Yeah.
the second one is the best game.
Yes.
And then you play the fourth one and it's the best game.
Yeah, I still.
But
could
but
never-
I don't want to play Uncharted ever again.
Uncharted 1 is really bad.
It is very bad. I think
can't-
Uncharted 3 is also really bad because, to me, there's a part in the game where the main villain has like magical like like brainwashing dust. Okay, and there's a part where they use it on Nathan Drake, and it just has no effect on him. I'm like, I like to think the rest of the game is just a fucking dream or something.
His hallucination. Yeah.
Yeah, because like that's the only way it makes sense to me.
Like I don't know. Like thematically, it makes sense with the other games for me.
Well,
it's bad.
It's bad.
Like
it tells no story of value.
It's a solid 6 out of 10.
And this,
so I just see like the combat always rubbed me the wrong way. It was so fucking terrible.
Don't worry, it's always terrible.
And then, but 3 also tells the same story as 4. Kind of.
Well, like I like 4.
With Nathan.
Like I hate 4 because I don't ever want to really play it. But 4 is like really good. No. 4 has the great option of like it shows his brother. It's like look at old Nathan Drake.
Yeah.
Look at how bad he is, and Nathan Drake's like, wow, old Nathan Drake is so terrible.
Yeah.
And like his wife, who has like been kind of a terrible character in all the prior games, is like the best character in this game. Is like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, you need to protect Elena. In 4. I love her. DLC is pretty fun too if you.
I kind of want to play it at some point just because it's a character that I think is cool. Another character who was just a villain.
Fuck. So I didn't notice it in 4, but Laura Bailey's English accent is actually the worst thing ever.
Awesome.
That's fair.
Like,
yeah.
Holy crap! It is so bad. She slips out of it all the time.
It's a passive accent.
And like Edwin and I were both playing through that around the same time, and that's all we could like bring up every time she talked. It's really bad. But yeah, it's solid gunplay. It introduced like that. I know you guys didn't play Last of Us, but like they have like bigger open areas.
No, I mean I did play Last of Us 1. I just didn't like it.
2, I mean.
Oh well,
they got like. I watched Edwin played a bit.
So it took them a long time to implement. No, it didn't. I was gonna say, because after beating Uncharted 4, at the end of the game they have that dog at the beach house, and I'm like, they're gonna fucking put dogs in Last of Us 2.
Yo.
Because like that dog was so overprogrammed at the end of Uncharted. I'm like, what? It follows me. It like leaves paw marks.
Yeah.
Fuck.
The ending of 4 is really nice. I hope it stays like that.
Yeah, Nathan Drake. Like, if they're gonna make a sequel, just make it about his daughter, Laura Croft.
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
Because Uncharted 5 would feel about the same as
like
Indiana Jones 6.
Like the only way that Uncharted 5 could be good is if it's literally what happens is it is about his daughter, and his daughter gets lulled into like hanging out with the British black lady.
Yeah.
And like they get like a Sully Nathan Drake thing happening, and then the first game is like shit's got fucked, and because they're always gonna make Nathan Drake the main character. Nathan has to like come out of retirement to just try and find his daughter.
Yeah. It's gonna be Taken. Uncharted Taken.
I don't care how many mercenaries I have to murder to find my daughter.
I feel bad though.
Why?
Feel bad about killing all the mercenaries.
No, like they were in the way.
Have you?
What you think? You think fucking Nathan Drake has mercy? What a ridiculous premise!
Is that horrible, scary thing at the end of all the Uncharted games, where you can look at how many people you've killed.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Have a death counter.
And the end of Uncharted 2, you have like wiped out all of like Calgary.
Yeah.
Oh, at least 1 million people, at least.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're inflating it or if they're just counting the train cars or like multiple succession deaths.
They even address it in 2 at the end. It's like, the boss is like, how many people have you killed, Drake?
2.
2's so good though.
Oh,
especially at 60 frames. It's
Fat Nathan Drake.
Yeah, Fat Nathan Drake is best Nathan Drake by far.
Also toyed a bit with Ace Combat 7.
Oh, I wish I could do that.
Boy, is it hard.
Oh, no doubt. But I would do that in VR, because it would be amazing.
All Ace Combat games.
Does it have VR?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ace Combat 7 VR.
That's why it was delayed for so long.
Oh.
Yeah, that... Actually, how much is it?
30 bucks.
I had a fucking... anime fight with a rival as a plane, and I didn't think I would experience that ever in a video game, and it was amazing.
Perfect.
An anime rival fight.
I'm trying to think. I've had that somewhere happen in a game, but it's like not on a plane.
Like he took out the rest of my squad, and I started a dog fight, and it was amazing.
Nice.
Oh, what anime game am I thinking of? Oh. What about, like, there's some anime game where I'm like, wow, this is the most animated anime that animated.
On VR specifically?
No, just a recent game I played where I'm like, God.
Oh, wait, you played?
I could have swore like just a stupid
JPEG
anime.
Dog was pretty great.
JPEG dog?
Yeah, so in Ace Combat 7, there's a fucking cutscene, and there's a dog, and it's just a fucking JPEG.
And then they came out and said, no, it's
That's
not
great.
a JPEG. It's just a very
Very badly
undetailed
compressed,
model.
yeah.
And then people were like, no, it's a JPEG. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Look, here's a photo of the dog. See, it's not a JPEG.
And thus the name JPEG dog lives on.
What else did I do?
Look at this. Oh,
I'm
you
like
passed one?
halfway through BNA.
Oh, BNA. Yep.
Brand new animal. Although I liked it when it was concept's full name was Brand New Anime, and it would have been like the idea that every new season of it would have been a new anime.
That would have been ridiculous, but
That's
yeah.
a pretty trigger thing to do. It's surprising it's only 12 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it'd be longer. But
That's seasonal animes.
Yeah, I still have to watch a few more episodes, but it's looking good so far.
yeah, Megan and I have been enjoying it. I fucking love the colors.
Mm.
Everything about it's pretty.
It's real bright.
It's
Yeah.
very pro-mare.
Mhm.
Yeah. And recently I played through Halo 3's campaign on the PC.
Oh yeah, you did the collection, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's so fun. It's as fun as I remember it being. I was in like grade 10, I think, when Halo 3 came out on 360.
So you're having flashbacks or is it?
Yeah,
Blast from the
of
past.
being at my friend's place playing Halo 3, and we like. I remember we lassoed Halo 3 back in high school, and that's a legendary all
You beat it on the hardest mode.
all
Yeah.
skulls on.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
those are negative buffs.
yeah, they're like big
Mhm.
debuffs.
So you played with Big Dick Energy.
Back then I did play with Big Dick Energy, and I was never good at it, but fuck, it was fun. I want to play through Halo 2 now. I never actually played that one, and apparently
Okay, the only Halo that I actually want to play. Which one is it?
ODST,
No.
Reach.
Why? Oh, because the prequel?
Because Reach is the coolest sounding Halo game, and when it came out, when I was in Ontario, everyone was just like, "Oh my god, that's Reach!"
Yeah.
And I'm like, I do like a failed mission. I do like me a everyone's gonna fucking die.
Where were you in Ontario?
London,
Oh, Niagara Falls.
lots of wine for you.
Yeah.
Lots of crime for me.
But Niagara Falls is a fucking dumb.
Oh yeah, well
Yes,
it's a
is.
boring. As I said, wine for you, because boring.
Yeah.
There ain't shit to do. Shit's far away, and everyone's kind of a weirdo, like uncomfortable with each
There-
other.
The tourist
Mhm.
part is great, and then
No,
the rest of the city.
no, it's dirty as fuck.
It's dirty, but the rest of the city is dirtier.
Because I don't like going to. I didn't like going to Niagara. I'm like,
It's
oh, I'm gonna get robbed. Oh, why do I feel so
forest
gross?
lawn, but a city.
Oh.
That's great. Although, I will say, the first time I ever went to Edmonton, like 10 minutes later, we saw a native girl like just collapse on the street and had to call an ambulance. Like, what a hell of an intro to Edmonton.
I've had like a fucking adventure on the transit down here. I've like acquired a fucking homeless dude that like just keeps finding me in the morning. It's great.
You're his friend now.
Perfect.
I'm his friend now. I bought him A&W one time, and now I'm his
Oh
friend.
no, that's
The
the mistake you made.
Faustian bargain
Yeah.
has been signed.
Mm-hmm.
And now he keeps finding me and asking me for money, and I have negative money in my bank account.
Put a fucking. Oh god. So
You see where your act of charity has gotten you?
That's what I get.
Yeah.
Fucking.
You keeps saying, I'm gonna get $8,000 on Friday. I'll pay you back, and he's been saying that for like 2 months now. So, good thing I never gave him money.
Good investment.
Lotto
Yeah.
tickets.
I was,
That's the future.
He's gonna win the lottery and then never talk to you again.
yeah. I'm pretty sure he's like a drug dealer, cause he like dresses like in like Nike and Adidas clothes, but they're
Oh no
they're dirty.
no! He's just Eastern European and he's lost his accent.
Fat black guy.
Oh right, okay.
No, that's just the clothes he wears.
So I don't know. Those are my sea train adventures.
Oh, I'm so glad that I don't have to ride the sea train anymore.
It's, I mean, it's not really great right now with
No.
the troubles.
Well,
It-
like Calgary had bad enough funding as it was before everything went down.
I
So.
mean, it's especially bad because the plus 15's closed.
Oh seriously? Why?
They closed it during
They
the
can't clean.
pandemic.
Oh.
They can't clean them all so
So-
reticently.
Fucking
And that's
hell.
where all the homeless people used to hang out.
Ah, so they're spread out to the rest of the city.
They're,
Yeah.
they're in transit right now. That's
Yeah.
at least during the
Gotta
winter.
keep
that's-
warm.
That was the deal. And yeah, I think that's about it. The Halo 3. Beastars. You guys want to talk about Beastars?
Yeah.
Beastars is
Because we
fine.
all watched that.
We all watched it, but
watched
how
it.
how far have you read?
I have not read it.
Ah,
I know
there
some
you go.
stuff about it. Though.
I would say you might enjoy reading it just because
Oh, yeah.
her the way she draws is very
I love
like,
it.
it's very soft but like emotive,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I love it.
It's a little sketchy as well, which is quite nice.
and you can just read the whole thing being like that chicken girl is herself insert like I
Yeah.
want Legacy to eat my eggs. I don't think I
Yeah.
could I spell it out more for you
Yeah.
audience.
Yeah,
It's great.
I really enjoyed it.
This is Legacy.
I watched the dub and it was surprisingly
It's
decent.
alright.
Oh yeah, no. Thing is, like, we're not in the ADV years anymore. We don't have to deal with that now. Dubs are gonna be at the lowest level of mediocre.
I get
Little Witch Academia was really bad.
Was it?
it was rough.
It was
yeah.
bad.
Mm. I didn't have that much of a problem with it.
I
No,
cannot-
It's
It
quite
was-
shrill. It was a lot of time.
It felt very like this is being dubbed by the Kickstarter, isn't it?
Mm, yeah.
I did not like it.
I get really tired by people just being like dubs are bad. Only watch subs because the superior Nihongo language just is. I'm like, okay, if you could speak Japanese, I bet you there are some dubs that are just dog shit.
Yeah.
I always watch whatever I watch on the side as I'm doing something else.
Mm-hmm. So,
So
you gotta
I
watch
need
it.
a
Dub.
dub.
Yeah.
So this is why I'm really recommending you watch OKKO and DuckTales because
I heard
That's a good time for both of those.
they are far above just good. Like I've been wasting my time watching Steven Universe. Steven Universe is beautiful and has great songs.
But it's nothing on OKKO
It's
or.
got Kid Goku in it. Okay, KO.
What if I told you OKKO is Kid Goku?
Yeah.
Yes, he
But, like,
is.
the voice act. Yeah, the voice actress for Kid KO is. Oh,
Sonic shows up.
Yep.
Captain Planet shows up.
Yep.
no,
The Ghoul School girls show up.
Yep.
none of that.
Yeah, and they say, "Hey, you guys ever wonder about that one guy with his dog? Whatever happened to him?" Nah, it's probably fine.
I also heard fucking the Blue Cat show is really good. Gumball.
It's alright.
Okay, I haven't put hands on Gumball.
Yeah.
But like I do know Gumball is good.
Yeah.
Gumball is like even if I did, Gumball is a very meta show.
Mm-hmm.
It's very aware of the fact that it's
It is a cartoon in that kind of way, yeah.
like no, literally it points out that it's a cartoon
Yeah.
and it like makes a bunch of jokes. It's like, haha, only your parents will get this joke. Like where the
Yeah.
banana's like watching fucking fruit being peeled and shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or how like certain characters in the show are just actually eldritch horrors.
So yeah, I basically did that. And I also watched like some like other random shows I already rewatched. Like I watched rewatched Trailer Park Boys. I rewatched Hannibal. Hannibal's fucking beautiful.
Oh yeah, that's
It's
That show's so good.
it's
Season
beautiful.
3 is very slow and weird, but
who's the actor they have for Hannibal?
Mads
Mads
Mikkelsen.
Mads Mikkelsen. It's him. Yeah.
Hannibal is
beautiful
is
man.
such a great
Mhm.
show. I can't like season 1 episode or season 2 episode 1. I can't believe they showed that on television.
Yeah,
Like what? How?
like the man. or like fucking what's his name eating his own face and nose.
That guy had to go though.
That guy had to go.
That guy had to go.
What else did I like just rewatch?
I love how they're like, yeah, I might not be able to have a baby, but my girlfriend can, and we're gonna use this cattle prod to make you give us the juice.
Hannibal did
Jesus.
it. Hannibal showed us how to do it, and like the way they shoot food in that show is amazing.
I mean, okay,
There's a cookbook.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I can't remember which episode it is, but that sick episode where Hannibal spent like a year or whatever growing a tree through a guy
Yeah.
and
Wow,
replacing
that's kind of
and
crazy.
replacing all his organs with flowers. I wish I could find a
Jesus.
clip of that because it was so fucking metal, and I'm like, wow, this guy must have done something bad.
Well, how about like the guy who's like inside the horse and they're both still alive?
Wait, what? Inside a horse?
Inside a horse and they're like both dying but still alive inside of each other.
Okay.
I can't
Sometimes in
remember.
the stable, it was Will like holding up the gun in a
Jesus.
stable to like a psychiatrist at the end, and like Hannibal's like just stops him from shooting the guy. Season
Jesus.
2.
Oh,
There's a making a fucking chimera that is slowly
It's
dying.
Weird.
I just can't remember this.
I would say what we've been watching to try and keep our Japanese up to is Wednesday Downtown, which is this pretty good.
I really want to find the one clip.
It's a good. It's basically it's a variety comedy show.
I need to get into doing Genki again.
No,
Yeah.
no, okay.
No, not Genki.
Remembering
Yes,
the
but
kanji.
the thing we're gonna
Mhm.
we're just get to remembering the kanji. This way you can put a word to every kanji.
and be able to draw them.
You won't be able to speak them, but you'll be able to like look at some Japanese text and in theory see all the words together and kind of gumble them together in your brain.
Japanese is so hard.
Yes, but consistently now it's come across the board that you should just learn all the kanji, not the readings, because there's a fuck ton of readings, but you should just be able to recognize all the kanjis, and that's what remembering the kanjis does. You can just install it on your phone via Aniki, and you just do it every morning or throughout the day.
It'll take you like 6 months if you do it at the regular pace, right? Oh no.
It will take you 2 to 3 months to do
Yeah.
if you do 20 a day.
Yeah.
20 new words a day. I write them out every day. Like the new words I learn or
Yeah.
like whatever words I fail to.
Oh, I just do every single one. If I
That's what I mean. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
well, there's sometimes where I'm like, where it's like it says book, and I'm like, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
draw a hon. I know
Yeah.
I know what fucking
You know,
hon looks like.
or child or
Yeah,
what.
like I won't draw a kanji if I'm like, no, I know what that fucking kanji is.
Yeah. I just
Um,
do it anyway, just so I always get it fixed in my head.
Yeah, because like, I should probably talk about this off the podcast instead, because
I did Duolingo and that was
no,
No,
that's
no, no.
dog
That's a
shit.
waste of time.
Because
yeah.
Duolingo is just like
phrase.
Here,
It's like a phrase.
learn
book.
this language.
Yeah.
But how does it? No, learn it though. It doesn't like.
Yeah.
That's what it felt.
I had a friend learning Duolingo. I'm like, no, that's not good. Like,
It's the worst kind of
you
way.
want to drown in a language.
Yeah.
Generally.
You want
'cause-
to immerse yourself. It's why French fucking immersion schools are there. It's to
That's what I
surround you
learned
with
first
it.
when I moved out here.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I
how
loved
did
it
you?
when-
What you remember? Do you remember when your parents sat you down and taught you English as a baby? No, because you
No.
learned it by just
Happened.
listening. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happened with
It's context
Yeah.
and everything that you associate with the
when I
word.
first moved out to Canada. I learned French first, going into immersion school,
Yeah.
and I learned English by watching YTV.
Exactly. Yeah. That's it.
That's
That's how you do it.
English was fucking easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
English
It's-
is easy
It's
and
the
complex at the
mongrel
same
language.
time.
Well, you see, it's the old easy to learn, hard to master. There's a bunch of English shit which is very like weird and obtuse
Yeah.
and dumb,
Well,
but the rest of it is just pretty.
the way I like to think about English is everything's canon. hey, that word over there? That's
Yep.
an English word now.
Yep,
Yeah.
that is
That's
quite
all
right.
me. You made this. I made.
I mean, it's
this.
Yes,
it's
that
equally
is
that
it.
way though. Like in Japanese, where it's like, teach me the Japanese word for computer, computer.
Hi. That's the beauty of katakana.
Teach me,
It's like,
teach me what a pen is. Empitsu. Tell me what a pencil is. Pen.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember that.
Empitsu.
So yeah, no, it's if you want to do it, we have some recommended. And
Yeah.
basically, if you do that alongside some grammar and you practice some of the grammar, so you know how to conjugate stuff, then you can
Yeah,
basically
because the
speak.
two things is take him's guide
Mhm.
and just remembering the kanji. Because, like, all the people who I follow online who actually speak Japanese are like, okay, just do it. It's a really strong basis. You can actually start looking at Japanese texts and sort of reading them. And then once you start knowing once you learn what those kanjis, or how to read those kanjis, you can just start looking at more texts. And, apparently it's very easy to learn how to read Japanese. And then it's just a slightly milder step to learn to speak it. But you also have to be listening to it so you can speak at that speed.
I have a friend who learned a lot of it through watching anime, and then went to VR chat and just started hanging out with Japanese people in VR
No, that's
chat.
a good way.
Yeah, because
What's immersing yourself?
the guy who makes the mass immersion system, he actually released a video recently where he said, he's like, should you use anime to learn Japanese? And it's like, it's a popular belief that you shouldn't. It's like, well, you shouldn't if you don't like anime.
Yeah.
But if you do, anime still is understood and spoke in Japanese to Japanese people.
Yeah.
It's just slightly less formal Japanese or weird Japanese, but it only requires a little bit of changing.
The best thing for learning a language is to find something you're interested
My
in.
end goal into learning Japanese is to be able to have it on the side monitor, so I don't have to read subs.
No, that's fair.
That's the end goal.
But we'll keep in touch more then, so
Derek
we can do
sent me
that.
some stuff, but it's up in Discord live somewhere.
No, I
It
know.
shouldn't be that far away, but yeah.
We'll grab it again. But yeah, also we can send you a link to so you can just watch Japanese TV.
Okay.
Just have it in the background, so that you can not only listen to it, but you can also at times just sit down and try and think what are they saying and try and do that. Because there's active listening, there's passive listening, and then there's background.
Yeah.
And that can help adjust you for.
Have you guys ever been to Gorogun?
Yes, we have.
I love how the bathroom just says learn to
Learn
speak
to-
Japanese
Yeah.
cassettes.
Yeah. No.
That's my favorite thing.
Yeah. No, I remember back when ORFest was still happening and they had their coupons going on at the time. So
They have it every
yeah,
year.
not this year, but
Every available year.
yep.
Um,
Before everything got halted, before the dark times.
The troubles. I was gonna
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, Wednesday downtown is a fun, silly variety show where they have a 5 set of comedians who.
No, but it's two guys.
Oh yeah.
So two main guys. The thing with downtown, though, and I was trying to tell you this earlier, is downtown is the guys who make it are a long-running Japanese duo from Osaka.
Yeah.
But they're so prolific and popular. First of all, they're the number one grosser for their channel, their cable channel, to the point of though they've been doing this for 30-ish years.
Mm-hmm.
They're the reason that in anime, whenever the most popular one I can think of is Azumanga Daioh, where
Osaka people.
Osaka says they're like, "Oh, you're from Osaka? Tell a joke." It's because those guys have an Osakan accent, and they have popularized that comedians have Osakan accents.
Yeah.
That's in
It's
every
kinda
anime
ridiculous.
ever.
Yeah. No, they essentially set the standard. But we've been watching.
So anytime an Osakan shows up in a series, you're like, "Oh, that's the comedy guy."
Yeah.
Wow.
But we've been watching a live stream of someone just showing every single episode, just
Of all their content,
constantly.
Yeah. But I really wish I
Yeah.
could find the clip. So on Wednesday downtown, they have this thing where it's like present a theory. So one of the theories is was to approach people wearing band shirts,
Mm-hmm.
and then play them some music of that band and say, "Hey, do you know this band?"
Yeah.
just throw motherfuckers under the bus.
Yeah,
Or
it's
there's
just
another
like,
one.
I love Redu Zeppelin.
Or there's another one where the guys, they convince two athletes to who have a.
Oh, that was great. I
Yeah,
love that. Yeah. Two athletes on a on this finalist program. It's just like this is the
an Ironman program.
yeah. And then this is okay, you schedule for the finals, but it's gonna conflict with one of your other schedules. Shit. So we need you to lose.
No, that's not what they said.
No.
They were basically saying if you win this contest, it will be the same time as your other contest you want to go to.
Yeah.
So, and they're like, oh, and some of them are like,
No, but but you're
I guess I
right.
have
They
to
don't
lose.
tell them what to do. They just leave this suggestion open so they can come to it by themselves. But they tell this to both people in the contest.
both parties don't want to win this contest,
And they don't both know they've been told this.
and it's also a really simple contest. It's just run and grab a flag.
Yeah, in a bunch of like styrofoam. So they're both running like the first like they have to get from prone and turn around and run.
That's
so like the first guy falls down on purpose. And then they both jump into this pit of pyrofoam and they're both like spreading themselves around. I can't find it. Oh,
One guy
it's a-
jumps straight past
Yeah.
it.
But at the end, when they're both told what the actual like joke is here, they're both like, "I fucking knew it. I saw you like jump past it. You saw the flag." Oh, it's amazing. If I could watch a comedy show of just more people who are in contests which they're told they have to fail, that would be amazing.
Well,
the best game
they
show.
ended the episode by saying, "So we're gonna record more of these for the rest of the year and come back to you."
That's
So,
good.
oh, I can't
Sounds
wait.
good.
Oh, it was amazing. I wish I could find that episode again, but
I was trying
Yeah.
to find it because like it's so good. It's they had like an episode where they gave each of them like 2 pounds of flour to eat.
oh yeah, no, like 10 kilograms,
Yeah.
something like that. So they had one competitive eater that didn't cook, another competitive eater that did cook, a comedy trio team, and a fancy chef and like a sumo guy, or not a sumo guy, but like a wrestler guy, sort of thing. Yeah, remember the fancy
A
chef?
wrestler comedian.
Yeah. But that, and just making okonomi pancakes, or having the one girl making essentially just dumplings and soup, and getting real burned out on it. So yeah, they have all sorts of weird, interesting challenges they do. It's a hell of a time, but having to swap out. It's getting that far in. Let's see. We've been watching a whole bunch of other stuff. I was also been playing. I really love Ace Attorney, and having been able to get a 3DS, which is wide open now with the Switch being in full demand, so no one is kind of touching the 3DS. I managed to go back to play The Great Ace Detective, which is a Japanese-only Ace Attorney game that has an English patch.
Finally,
So it's been a real good time going through and playing that.
he's playing that Sherlock Holmes.
Right.
Japanese-only Phoenix Wright game. So yeah, I get to go to the great the great British Empire and live in the same house as Sherlock Holmes. As the name of my character is literally Ryanosuke Naruhodo.
Oh yeah.
Naruhodo.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. Naruhodo. So yeah, it's very on the nose.
Is there
as
a
it were.
Moriarty?
No, because this Sherlock Holmes is a very goofy.
Oh, okay.
Like he is pretty like, oh man, I make the best deductions, and there's literally a mini game going, wait a second, you're focusing on the wrong thing, Sherlock. Let me just make a few corrections. And he's like, aha, I see that you've gotten to the real heart of the matter.
Wait, is it just like Phoenix Wright characters?
Yeah, it is.
Dressed as so Phoenix Wright is Sherlock.
No, Phoenix Wright is Naruhodo.
No, Sherlock in this is an incompetent idiot.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
yes,
And
he is a
Phoenix Wright is
buffoon.
someone-
Is it
He is your
Gumshoe?
Larry Butts, but he is still a
No, he's
central
Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he's an idiot.
Okay.
Yeah. He has his own young lady assistant who is a genius, and you have your own as the main character. Of course, you have a young legal assistant to help you because you are a student law attorney. So you are replacing someone who was far better than you but died on a trip.
Why would you wear glasses like that?
Cross glasses.
Oh yeah, no, it's his goggles. Like
You know,
that
it's
analyze.
just
Yes,
the
he is
anime,
dumb.
man.
It is quite a fun time just going through and getting to solve all these cases in the British Empire. I'm just at the start of the 5th and final case, and there is a second game which they are busy translating right now. So.
I remember the first Phoenix Wright I ever played. Well, it was one, but I emulated on my PC and I beat the whole thing in one sitting.
Oh yeah, that's very easy. It's
It
very
was
easy.
so good. That
Yeah.
was like such a good day. I sat in front of my computer for like 6 hours straight, but fuck.
Yeah, this is the
Fun.
same kind of style Phoenix Wright shit. It's just.
Have you guys played Versus
No.
Oh yeah, I played it.
Professor
he did.
Layton?
Yeah, I did.
I'll just sit over here in my Professor Layton corner, far superior.
I'd love
Get
that
get
game.
wrecked. No.
Professor Layton and the Unbound Future, which is coming to iOS soon, or coming to cell phones soon. I'm like,
Yeah, Android and iOS. You could
the
just
best
Yeah,
Professor Layton game is finally coming out.
yeah, you can just play it on your phone.
Is it the one with his wife?
Close enough.
Yeah, I've
She's
still
like his girlfriend from high school, and
I
she died.
think I got all those DS games.
Yes.
So you can play it, but yeah, I just haven't gone through them myself. And
Because the tier list goes like the Curious Village is okay. Diabolical Box is really good. Unknown Future is amazing.
Azure.
What was it? Last Spectre.
No, it's Azure
Already.
Legacy.
Azure Legacy is
Yeah.
is just what the fuck is it? It's just Castle in the Sky.
Oh, okay.
I loved Luke's voice
Luke.
in
Yes,
versus Phoenix
Professor.
Wright. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
his voice in that one.
Oh,
it's
yeah?
really cute.
Oh.
But Professor, I'm pretty. It
Professor,
should be.
can
It should
you
be the
even-
same voice as normal Luke from all the other games.
I think they changed like
I
a couple games
yeah, I
after.
did see. And it's like, oh yes, Professor. Wait, can you even read?
Have you guys ever seen those Flash animations?
Oh wait, the
With-
him.
I forgot. It was like those really old flashes on Newgrounds about Professor Layton, and like this one of them, Luke just really wants to play baseball while Professor Layton like tries to tell him a story, and
No,
Layton gets progressively madder.
no, I haven't seen that one. I remember the old him Daisy comics.
Hi, I'm Daisy.
Yeah, him Daisy. Yeah. Yeah, no way. So yeah, great Ace Attorney. Definitely, if you've got a 3DS, why haven't you looked into opening up already? Because why not?
Yeah, I
Who's
guess
gonna
it's not like
fucking
playing
do it?
Smash Bros.
Sorry.
It's not like I'm playing Smash Bros. On that thing
Exactly.
anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good time. Get a new 2DS. Just get it cheap. Crack it open. Grab every game you can find.
I got like the Yoshi XL one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. But yeah, it's pretty open. You could play all sorts of stuff. You could play Hyrule Warriors and kind of not so good if you're not on a new 3DS.
I need to play Hyrule Warriors on the Switch. It's because it's got all the
Oh,
DLC.
yeah. Yeah, no, I had it on the
Man, I
Wii U a
remember
while
playing
back.
that on the Wii U, and when you play multiplayer, it fucking kills the frame rate.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
No, the
this
Wii
is
U
the
can't handle
worst.
almost anything.
That was the worst.
Yeah, no.
Wii U's so bad.
The Wii U is kind of crap. Yeah. One other thing
I
that
will finish playing Bayonetta at some point.
actually.
Yeah,
No, okay.
2?
1 and 2.
Yeah. I got it on PC and got it on 2 on the Wii U. Me.
2's really good.
2's good. I love Bayonetta's new design. That's because I like short hair though.
Yeah.
Unless you're Jamel.
Yeah, well Jamel's wrong. Just like straight wrong.
Like, I think Bayonetta from Bayonetta 1 looks better.
No.
No, Sexy Librarian, way more points, man.
Yep, definitely. Short hair is boss. But yeah, you joined me on a crusade of going through Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
Yes.
That was a
Oh.
hell of a time.
So which one do you like better?
He beat Kingdom Hearts 2 so quick, so he's going to say Kingdom Hearts 1. Even though I think Kingdom Hearts 1, except for like... Except for
I'm
like
trying
the
to think
last
of the
level
worlds that I actually
in Hollow
prefer.
Bastion, there's...
So here's what Edwin and I
Hmm.
came to the conclusion to with 2.
Yeah.
The first run into every world is literally filler. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The
that's fair.
second visit are the best parts for
Well,
you.
literally all of fucking what is it? Under the Sea is always
Terrible.
filler.
Trash.
Always filler
I liked
into
it.
Oh god,
I
no, no, no!
liked it.
The fact is, you stop like every 10 seconds.
Oh yeah, but
It's
it's,
it's the
I
worst.
like
way to play
adding
that.
songs and I like just.
Oh
having
no,
stuff
the
and
quick time event gameplay.
I know,
You're
it's
wrong. You're
bad.
actually you're purely wrong. You're objectively wrong here. No, it's just trash.
Edwin's doing a level 1 critical run into it's really interesting how many mechanics you don't think of
Oh yeah.
when it's I just played through normal. I didn't give a shit that much.
Yeah.
Oh,
But yeah, I got the 2.5D collection. So
Yeah.
next one on the list is Dream Drop Distance, I think. Is
we
it?
gotta
No,
watch.
it's okay.
No, we gotta watch Chain of Memories and play A Birth by Sleep.
Oh no, we already watched Chain of Memories.
No, sorry, 300 and Who Gives a Fuck over
365 divided by 2, yeah.
and then you gotta watch.
I
the
thought that
movie.
was still a game too.
That was a game.
It was a
back
game.
in-
but I'm not sure-
But in the collection.
I don't
think
know.
It's a movie.
Oh, okay.
It's a movie.
Then we gotta play Birth by Sleep. Then
Yeah.
Dream Drop Distance.
Dream Drop
Wait, what?
Distance
I
is
thought
really
Dream
bad.
Drop Distance was first.
No, Dream
No,
Drop
Birth by
Distance
Sleep
is,
is first.
is the first game
okay.
that actually happens after 2.
Yup.
Okay.
Well, no, technically recoded. It happens right after 2, but like
Yeah, but
that
fuck
game's
that.
not canon.
No,
Like,
no.
well, it's canon, but like it doesn't matter canon.
I don't care. Yeah, yeah,
Dream Drop Distance.
yeah.
You can watch
Birth by
You
Sleep
can watch
is the one that I
back
hear
covers
that
at
is
any
worth
point.
buying. Sorry, which one?
the movie.
Oh, okay.
So, like,
It doesn't mean anything.
no.
In my head, between Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, there's a big split tonally. Like, 1, I feel like it's this mysterious game. Like, you don't know a lot of shit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it feels... And, like, the lore is darker a bit. I don't know.
Oh no,
Well,
2 just like tries to fucking
and then-
explain everything.
And then starting from 2, it's a franchise. It's a, and 1...
Steamboat Willie is still one of my favorite levels.
It's great. No, like 2's great. They're both great. 1 combat feels a lot more deliberate.
Oh, but also everything in 2 is like the story is dumb. Like it's very dumb.
Yeah.
It's dumb, and now I understand it. That's
And-
why I know that it's dumb.
Edwin loves the Roxas part at the start. I don't.
I couldn't.
That's
I couldn't
the
get
first
through
one.
it
That actually
so
killed
hard.
me on the very first time I tried to play through this
So-
game on the PS2.
He played 2 first,
Mm.
and
That's a bad idea.
I played 1 first.
Yeah, you did the best idea.
Well, because I
You already
played
played
it as
the
they came
tutorial.
out,
yeah, yeah,
and so I didn't give a shit about Roxas.
yeah, yeah.
He fucking loves Roxas.
It's fine.
Yeah, I mean it's fine. I just
It's whatever.
I don't give a shit about him.
Oh, nobody's. Yeah. Mm.
No, people like Roxas.
No, yeah.
People like Roxas.
Oh,
People
that's
like
right.
Roxas.
Yeah.
People like pretty much every character in Kingdom Hearts, except for like maybe Goofy.
I felt the thing.
Goofy's good.
I felt the
He
thing
is a
with
great
Roxas.
father.
What people felt about Raiden.
Yeah,
Back
I
when
don't
it just
understand that.
came
Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah. It's like,
Like I
Why?
was like, I
Yeah.
don't want to play as this guy. I want to play as Sora.
it's like, who cares?
I want to play as Haley Joel
fuck, who
Osment. I don't want to play as I don't know Roxas' voice actor.
Ah, fucking
Meg Ryan. Yeah.
no. It was, fuck.
Whatever.
It's a famous singer boy.
Mm.
He was the turtle on.
Nemo.
No, there's the new game show where like they put celebrities in costumes and the judges have to guess
Wait,
who's
what?
singing. It's called The Masked Singer or something.
No.
Jesse
I,
McCartney.
I know.
That's where he is.
Jesse McCartney?
Yeah.
Never heard
Roxas is Jesse McCartney.
Paul
of
McCartney's
him.
son.
Okay.
He was in a boy band in the 90s or something.
Mm.
Kingdom Hearts 1 is alright. As much as you say Kingdom Hearts 2 is like a franchise, I just like. Okay, it's a bit cheesy now, but like I love the organization because it's so like dumb.
It is the
in
dumbest,
mid
yeah.
2000s. Like, yes, we're an evil organization. Each of us has a different nobody that we can control. We all have stupid names with X's in them.
Do you know what
Yeah.
the X is? Do you want to know what the X is?
Oh, please illuminate us.
It's a way for Xemnas to track the organization members.
Oh no!
Excellent, great.
I feel worse now that you've told
There's-
me that.
There's a thing in Dream Drop Distance. If you guys want
Whatever.
to tell,
Just fucking tell us.
Sora, his design, he has an X on his chest, and
Yeah,
it's
because
revealed later on. Xemnas put that on him so you could track him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Clem's talked about this in that video.
I didn't remember. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. 'Cause
I'm
I
like,
didn't give
yeah,
shit at
but
the time.
it's so dumb because like tons of characters had X's on them. In fact, Sora's had like 37 on them all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, it was my favorite joke.
It is a fucking joke. It's just a joke of a series.
Have you played 3?
No.
No.
We've been slowly playing through them with Cameron.
Yeah, and it's very slowly.
So
now 'cause I got distracted.
2 is way better.
I finished Nocturne first before I do anything. Well, no, I did get. Oh, I didn't put it on the list though as well. Sorry. Go ahead. You finish because I'll
So-
talk about some other dumb
2
shit.
is way better.
Mhm.
1 holds a special place in my heart.
That's fine. Yeah. Nostalgia is a feeling.
3 has no nostalgia for it. It's taken so long, and
It feels bad.
I'm just waiting until it's
It feels
cheap.
bad. It feels
Yeah.
bad to play.
Yeah, actually.
It's floaty as shit.
Well, it's,
No,
well, it's,
Two
No.
is floaty.
No.
No?
Play. Wait till you play Birth by Sleep,
Oh, okay.
and it's the same
Birth-
team that did
Birth by
Birth
Sleep
Sleep.
is made by the Osaka crew, and
It's
the Osaka
floaty
crew
shit.
is very floaty. Yeah.
Well, talking about bad controls, I can illuminate on Deadly Premonition.
Slightly. We have only played a very small amount of this.
2?
Yes,
Ooh.
on the Switch.
I love Deadly Premonition.
Pre-patch.
I mean, okay,
Oh,
you've played that
yeah.
game, right?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, which version did you play?
PC.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's the
It's
same one I
not.
played.
It's not dog shit, right?
It's not.
No,
like,
but I had a powerful PC as well, so that helped.
No, but I get confused by people just like dumping super hard on the director's because they're like, that game is unplayable. I'm like, I've beat it like twice.
Yeah.
What are they
No
talking
kidding.
about?
I built like a $2,000 PC in like 2014,
Mm-hmm.
and that's around the time it came out on PC, so
Yeah.
I could run it.
Oh, it was
fairly
fine.
well.
Yeah. It's all
I
good.
get confused because like so many people dump on it. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's
Just not a lot of people that play video games watch Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
well, I don't even think you need
No,
to watch
no.
Twin. You can just like like the
It
joke
is-
about it being Twin Peaks like
Yeah.
kind of goes away after a bit. And you're just like, oh, it's so funny and stupid, but also compelling.
It's
Yeah.
a slow burn.
Although I do
stupid.
love in this one where it's like, fucking, what's his name? Swery finished with Twin Peaks with the first game, and they went, okay, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna watch a TV show. You know what? You know what would be great? True Detective. So he watched True Detective, and then went, man, this would be a great game.
So is it a prequel?
No, yes. Sorry. The framing device is a sequel where you meet an old Francis
York.
Zach Morgan who flashbacks to a young Francis York Morgan.
How did was he Zach Morgan at the end of 1?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I
Do you
thought-
remember? Remember he
I just
he
forgot. like,
unburies Zach.
York was his coping mechanism.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And
He
he has
was
white hair.
always Zach, but York became a way for him to deal with whatever shit.
fuck. I
Yeah.
love that game.
It's been a while, but yeah, the frame rate is dog
The
shit.
skateboard is faster than any car in the game.
Yes.
Did
You know-
guys?
No. I think there was one moment in which I exploded with laughter because Francis York Morgan, you know how he went on talks about movies before, just kind of mention them casually in conversation. He just does that in the open now, almost all the time when he's speaking to anyone else.
Yeah.
And so we were walking on a road and listening to him talk with his Phoenix Wright style young girl accomplice, just following him around, and the game actually accounts for this, but there are cars in the world, and so I was walking along a bridge, along a road, he's speaking about Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he gets run over by a car at the perfect moment, and I just burst out in laughter and fall on the ground, because it's like, oh no, he's really talking about this Arnie movie. It's amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty good when the car just like sidelines. You're like, oh, I guess they can do that in this game.
Did you guys ever notice how in 1 the driving minigame's music is American Idiot? There's a racing minigame and the music
Really?
is literally American Idiot.
Have you ever
It's great.
you know how like
Oh,
all-
he whistles the do 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 do.
there's some
He
really
just whistles that music when you're riding the skateboard sometimes.
I was watching a video that was like talking about spoilers for that game for not spoilers but just how like the license plates in the games like say I'm the killer and
Yeah.
shit like that, but like also point out a bunch of other like big Easter eggs in the game. It's like wow, that was there the whole game. Like in the hotel, you can look at a photo and you can just see like it's just Forrest Kasem and it's a photo from 50 years ago and it's like
He looks
you
exactly
could,
the same.
You could see
Yeah.
it at any point in the game.
Yeah,
Like,
oh,
at
it's
the end of
just
the game,
right there.
at the end of the game, it shows you it. It goes out of its way to show you it. But you could have looked at it at any point earlier in the game.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was always there.
Before the game even starts, you see a map where all the killers are, and it has just a bunch of Forrest Kasem standing on the map in all the killing locations.
Yeah.
FK and the coffee.
Mm-hmm.
When you meet Forrest for the first time, he says, "I'm the only one who can grow these red trees."
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. No, you play that through that a second
Like, it's
time.
like-
There are just like big flashing sirens about who is it in the game that you don't realize until you've seen it the first time through. Yeah.
Another cool Easter egg is when there's special points in the game where you can see red trees in the town. There's one outside the
police station.
The police station. There's one outside the Art Deco. There's one outside of George's house.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one more I can't. But like they all basically point to like the main killers of the game because the evil red trees.
Yeah. And we've been seeing all these red trees in the
and
second
the
game
new one
as
we
well.
see red trees. I'm like, fuck.
Yep. Just confirmed. Just bad times. Bad times.
Evil here. Evil
because
trees.
there's also a drug in the town called Saint Rouge, a red powder.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm really
We're really in early stages
really
because
bad.
and the mechanics are
gameplay-wise.
like everything else is like, wait,
Like a lot
it's always the case of, did they do this on purpose or is this just bad gameplay?
Like a lot of people
Relay
can't
is
forgive the
hard.
frame rate, which I can understand. But like I'm playing like Deadly Premonitions to be a compelling train wreck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not playing it to be like Uncharted.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like yes, the
Smooth
frame rate I
is
wish
not.
was better. That's legitimate. Like
And
a
apparently
legitimate
there is a
complaint,
patch now as well.
But like it's like, did you guys jump into Deadly Premonitions 2 from never playing the first? Do you not
Yeah.
understand?
They just heard about the game but never played it. So it's like, this is
That
what
game's a shit show.
it's exactly what I expected out of this game.
Like, was it the? Who are those guys who do all the fucking time, all the frame rate shit? Digital Foundries.
Yeah,
Digital Foundries did a review of the game, and they're like, "Oh, the frame rate's so terrible. I don't think I could play this game." And they're like the one guy's like, "Yeah, I've played it. I don't know if it's that good." I'm like, "What do you?"
Yeah, you get around. The skateboard has like speed lines, and it's like whatever. You fight dogs, and you punch squirrels before they steal all your shit. Sorry?
Do the squirrels sound like monkeys?
No.
No.
They're just all
Wait.
fighting you.
Oh,
What was it in the
you
first
punch
game?
killer bees as
They're
well.
monkeys.
It was monkeys,
Yeah.
right?
You also just punch clouds of bees.
I'm okay with that.
Yep, it's
Fuck you, bees.
if you understand and you are prepared to accept Deadly Premonitions 2 on what it is, it's a just fine time. Like literally, in order to play a bowling game, so that you can follow the instructions of a voodoo shaman that you saw in a painting.
That you might have imagined.
You have to pull away the superstitious granny who occupies the bowling lane and won't let you play. So you go to the voodoo shop, who's a guy who also sells guns as well as voodoo stuff. You buy an alligator statue for $30, which your young female sidekick keeps telling you is a bad deal and that you're a dumbass for paying $30 for this alligator statue, which you go ahead and buy after telling you no, this is the right thing to do. You take the alligator statue, you take it to the bowling granny's house and you put it outside her house, which she will see it and go, oh no, this is a bad sign, I should stay away from the bowling alley, at which afterwards you go back to the bowling alley, which is also a Cajun restaurant, which has one lane as a bowling alley, so you play a bowling minigame in which you have to score a strike to knock down the 10 maidens, as the skeleton voodoo man told you to do. After which, the bowling granny comes up and sees you are a good bowler and you could go semi-pro. After which, Francis York Morgan says, man, semi-pro? To think I could become semi-pro. After which, sorry, I'm getting loud, but after which she tells you, oh yeah, the murder victim, she was taking drugs. And you're like, man, drugs? That's probably that Saint Rouge, that new drug that's been going out. And so you tell your sidekick who's been telling you, York, this is a waste of time. What are you doing? You tell her to her face to say, no, look, I told you, everything came together. I am doing this investigation right. And she's like, you're a fucking idiot.
I hope there's a port
This is an amazing game.
I hope there's a port.
PC at some point, but yeah, no. If you've got a Switch and you know what you're getting into, this is amazing.
We're definitely not
Okay.
getting Deadly Premonition 3 though.
No.
Not unless there's
Not
a big
after
fucking
this.
not unless there's a big fucking turnaround all of a sudden.
Yeah, not unless he replaces his team, basically.
No,
get them
unless he
working.
stops drinking. That would
No,
solve all
Derek.
the problems.
Derek, he literally named his company after the bar he drinks at and put that bar in his game
Yes.
with an African American bartender who only wears white Y fronts and cowboy boots and a hat, and that's it. And says, "This is America. I will dress how I want."
Seems legit.
Swery was the first person to tell me happy birthday on my Facebook account.
Wow, really? That's amazing.
Swery will always reply.
He will.
He is
a madman.
He is a saint.
Mm.
He is a devil. He is.
Swear it is
He,
swear.
he has
Yeah,
a monkey.
you
and
fucking
he
play
seriously has
Deadly
He
Premonitions.
seriously has a drinking realm, though. Oh my
Yes,
God.
he definitely does. It's not even funny.
Cameron, you
We
follow
saw
Twitter, right?
we saw that documentary.
His Twitter is so bad, Cameron.
Yeah, he's just talking about all the tequila he drinks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's like, I'm trying a new tequila today.
Ah,
It's like,
holy shit.
Holy fuck. Yeah, he had to leave his company because he was just like, I'm going to kill myself.
It's not
Yeah.
alcoholic.
No. Oh my god. Yeah. No. Fucking sweary. Ah. But yeah, that's Deadly Premonitions too. I'm really surprised I didn't put that on the list, but it's amazing.
Well, I just didn't want to put it on this because I figured we had a bunch of stuff and you hadn't
That's
really
fair.
made too much headroom in it.
No, that's fair. But even like, literally, that scenario I just told you can tell you everything you need to know whether you want to play this or
Sounds
not.
like my kind of game.
Yes. No, but I love that. Like, a major improvement in the game has been your young female sidekick, because she is literally just a straight man, just to call out Francis York Morgan on all of his bullshit.
Yeah.
Just like, what you talking about?
That's stupid. You stop it.
No, like, yeah, like, and her dad is the sheriff, and sometimes when they're on an adventure, guys, like, do you know, like, her dad goes, do you know what he's talking about? And she's like, no, I have no idea. This is just one of his turns. I don't know. He's just being dumb. Just like her shrugging her shoulders might as well just be like a second motion to her.
Yeah. That's
What is
the
this
premise
shit?
of the game.
So you watched Midnight Gospel, and I think
I've
you
watched-
liked it
I watched
or didn't like it.
3 episodes of it with Megan, and I
Wow.
was like, wow, I feel really overly stimulated watching this.
Well, we watched the first episode, and it's like, man.
I was watching it overly stimulated, and I was like, I don't like this.
Yeah.
I could just listen to the Joe Rogan
Yes,
podcast.
basically, yes. If you listen to the Joe Rogan podcast, having smoked like a
Trademark.
really hard toke, then yes.
It's just get in your sensory deprivation chamber and drop your acid and
No,
or your
man,
DMT.
your DMT, yeah.
Drop your DMT.
Yeah, it's like, that's
And
it.
You can awaken cosmic knowledge in yourself.
Yeah, it's like really hard to watch because like you want to listen to what they're saying.
It has nothing
But it's
to
so
do with what's going on.
disconnected.
It's
and
completely disconnected from what they're doing, but
Yeah.
what they're doing, it's so much shit on the screen.
yeah, you just can't stop. It's
Like,
ridiculous.
Both Megan and I, after like 3 episodes, were like, can we stop? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like tired from watching this.
Yeah. No, I know how you feel, yeah. Even like watching one episode is a bit much.
It's
Oh.
pretty, but man, I can't watch it.
No,
It
I
is just too much.
I also got her into Community for a bit, so
That show's
I
good
get to
for
rewatch
like 4
it.
seasons, and then I gave up.
I
It was good for 4 seasons, and then I just stopped wanting to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially
Fourth
the Cowboy
season's
episode.
really bad.
Yeah.
It's like
The Cowboy episodes were good.
the 4th season's the only season not directed by Harmon. Harmon has nothing to do with it.
Wait, in Community?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I haven't touched any of it. I know it's. I like Danny Glover, and I like.
No, you'd
lot
like
of
it,
stuff.
Cameron.
Yeah, I know.
It's
That's
just
what I
I don't
figured.
feel like watching a lot of sitcoms anymore.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't have any canned laughter, but
Yeah, it's no fucking Big Bang Theory.
No,
That's
no.
for sure.
luckily,
like-
hopefully that genre's dead.
Mm-hmm. I would certainly hope so.
Community. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for like some of the actors from Community because they're like now typecast as that. Like Abed is now, or the actor who plays Abed is now typecast as awkward Indian guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's taken over from that British guy.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
Danny
the IT
Glover's
guy.
doing whatever the fuck he wants.
Well, he's working with Disney right now, right?
Yeah.
Doing his
Yeah.
own show.
Disney, Atlanta. Okay, you need to. I really want you to watch Atlanta.
I know,
It's
I
so
just-
Yeah,
so,
fucking
one
watch
episode
Atlanta.
with
It's
you.
amazing.
Yeah, it's so
yeah.
mate. We
Just-
started watching.
if you
with
watch
the VPN,
n-
some of
if-
season 2.
If you watch nothing else, just watch the Montague episode. It's
Well, no, that he has.
yeah,
episodes,
that's right.
But like season 2, oh
Yeah, it's good stuff.
god, it's like wow, I'm not black. It seems really tiring to be black. Oh my. Like, it's not like there's police violence or anything in there, but like there's a time where he gets really paid out well.
Yeah,
And he's trying to flash it a bit, so he's trying to pay with $100 bill everywhere, and
But
everyone's
then
just
it's
being
like-
like terribly
Yeah.
racist to him.
yeah. It's just
Like,
like,
sir, we don't
is
take
this fucking
hundreds here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Could you just bring back 20s or something? And the next guy walks up and is like, puts down 100, and he's like, "Oh, sir, here's your table." And he's like, "Oh, you see, sir, I'm not. You don't know me. I don't know you, but see, I was trying to pay with." And he just like shows his gun. He's like, "Never mind, sir. Go on. You're good."
Yeah.
Yeah, Atlanta's
it's
on my
great.
to watch list. I just
It's like really chill.
It's a good time. Do you want to go on to any news at all now? Because we're hitting about the 2-hour mark already. So
wow.
Well, I'll just quickly talk about the
Almost.
stuff I did then.
yeah, go
I
on.
read so many mangas.
Yeah,
I read Wakazake,
Snake
which is
Lady.
just about
Snake
a lady.
girl.
It's just a Japanese business lady who loves drinking alcohol and eating Japanese food. That's the whole premise of the manga. It's the whole premise of the anime. There's also a live action version of this for some
Oh
fucking reason.
yeah,
Where they
that's
take
weird.
the comics are very short and they have like
Mhm.
almost no dialogue, and the anime is like, I mean the cartoon, the live action is like, I bet you we can make these into 30-minute episodes.
Yeah, it's so weird.
10 minutes a panel.
No, it's like they grossly inflate the plot.
Yeah, they just making new
like-
plot basically.
Because
Yeah.
she's the only character usually, and it's just
Yeah.
like, look, she's got her work colleagues, her
Mhm.
brother, other male work colleagues. Like, oh wow, but it's fine.
Yeah.
It's just Derek Candy because nothing happens in it. Spy Family, that's gonna go to the good
Spy X
anime,
Family is the best. Yeah.
and it's pretty fun. What if
If-
a spy, an assassin, an esper, and a future predicting
a
dog all live
clairvoyant
together?
dog, yeah.
Yes, but none of them know, except for the esper, about all their secret identities.
Yeah, but it's the best because if you've seen, she is another good smug girl PNG, like
Gremlin.
Yeah.
She is a gremlin.
she is a lovely little gremlin. Yeah, because she's trying.
But she's so stupid.
Oh yeah, she's a bit
Like,
stupid.
because you think espers would be like really smart. It's like, no, she
No.
can just read minds. But she's dumber than a bag of
Yeah.
rocks.
Yeah, she is told by her father to make friends at school, especially with one really annoying like little shit of a kid, and so yeah, she is abrasive with him, and she's got a great smug face for when she talks to him one time.
Hey,
It's-
I
it's
just got
a
a
new
dog. You want to
Yeah.
come over and see it?
Yeah, sort of
I
thing.
have,
She's
like,
like
4
she
dogs.
acts like a
Yeah.
kid. Yep, that's the one. It is amazing.
Yeah, it's anime has been greenlit to be made as quick as possible.
Yes, because it is amazing.
Okay.
Yeah, Spy X Family.
I don't
top
know
of
if
the
I
list.
don't know like I think I might rush through that a little too quickly. It's good for what it is.
Yeah. Sorry, I know you're going through manga. I apologize, but I want to interject with I was reading Arte, because it's really
I also
quite
got
good.
an anime 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, it did get an anime as well, and it's worth it because it like if you've ever seen a work like tries to be based around female empowerment, it's like whatever. Because Arte is better than all of them about it because it's
Yeah.
literally about a painter in Florence in like the 16th century who's just like, yeah, I am going to be a painter, and she basically refuses to get help from anyone else in order to like she joins as an apprentice for one person who she manages to impress, and then the rest of the time she's offered help all the time. It's like, you're a lady. It's like, it's tough for you. As guys here, we can help you advance. And she's like, no thanks.
No.
I'm just gonna do it on my own merits. And it's every time that she's done that, she just perseveres through because it's really tough. Like, the reality is still there that, yeah, she's a female artist in 16th century Florence, so it's not easy by any regards, but
It's
she's
not
still
bad.
amazing. and she powers through. She lifts the heavy fucking canvas shit. She gets all of her paints. She does the work, and it's really cool and really comes together quite nicely. So it's a good read.
She also cuts her hair really early in the manga
Yeah.
to like make herself unappealing to men.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, well,
Or
if
at
I
least
have to be a
attempt to.
boy, I will be a boy if it means I can paint. So yeah, it's a good time. Sorry, go ahead.
Another manga I read is Goku Shu Fudo, The Way of the House Husband, which is about a
That's
retired
amazing.
Yakuza man in his like 30s who's moved in with his domestic wife, and he's given up the life. Now he's just gonna be a stay-at-home husband. But it like has just amazing like reactionary gifts.
Yes.
And
He approaches everything with the intensity of a Yakuza,
may I
including...
pet your dog?
Yes.
It's very cute.
I've seen gifs of.
It's
I've
very
seen-
good.
I've
It's,
Yes.
seen
it's
pictures of that.
I laugh my fucking
Like,
ass off.
the trials of him getting into the homeowners association, the local alumni for the neighborhood, is great. He's got to earn his way there to become the master of flower arranging.
His will has changed.
It's great, and because his wife is a big Kamen Rider mark as well, she just loves.
Pretty Cure.
Pretty Cure. That's right. Yeah, she loves Pretty Cure in the dumbest way. So he does everything he can to get her the dumb promo shit that comes out.
I love her so much. What else is?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Oh
The
no.
fan.
Oh no. I thought if I moved it far away, it'd be fine.
Unfortunately, not. But
Oh no.
that's how it goes.
You can
We
probably
have-
open the window.
Yeah.
It's
open
on the
window.
opposite It's on the opposite side of the
Yeah.
mic.
Yeah. But yeah, as you say, that is the way the house husband. Amazing.
It's so good.
It's so good.
I don't know if it'll work as an anime because the reactionary gifts are just so
yeah.
proper baked,
Yeah,
and
it's
the
really
shadows
hard
are like pay into all of the like, hello,
to, yeah.
I would like a crepe.
Mm-hmm. It's like, I'm gonna teach you the way of cutting coupons. That dumb shit. Because he still
when he
interacts with
has-
some of his ex-Yakuza,
When he has his-
Kohais and his
when-
other meeting guys.
His wife has her family over and they start cooking.
Yes.
And the dad helps the daughter cook and is like, oh my god, they're both maniacs. They can't cook for shit.
Yeah.
And then the
oh,
wife
that's good.
comes in and is like, I will fix this.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, wow, I have so much to learn still.
Yes. Humbled before a true master. It's great. It's just a great time overall. What did you say? Gu? What's the
Goku
Japanese
Sho.
title?
Goku Shu Fudo.
Goku Shu Fudo.
Just
Way
the
of
way
the
of the
house.
house husband. Yeah.
Yep.
I also read half of Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man is, it's all right.
It's totally alright. I don't know why people are blown away by it, but it's totally scratches something, I guess.
Yeah.
Like it's completely made. It's good. It's entertaining.
Yeah.
Did you catch up or?
No, I said I've read literally half of it.
Yeah, no.
I'm
I've been keeping up with it just as
It's
part
good.
of the show.
It's definitely going to be a big anime.
Yeah.
Just myself, I'll be like,
Well, the thing is, it's actually gonna finish soon, I think, because the chapters I'm seeing. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I read Blue Period, or I've been reading Blue Period,
Yeah.
which is about like a guy who doesn't know what to do with his life, so he decides to go into art.
Yeah.
It's,
I
it's,
keep,
I've
I
heard
keep
about
starting that again.
I
and
think you
keep
told me about
forgetting.
that.
it's really good. It's like very humbling.
Mm-hmm.
Read Tokyo Majin Revengers, which is a really, really good. It like won the Kawakami Award this year. How do I describe it? It's a guy who is just pissing away in his like 30s, 20s, maybe his 20s. What happens is he gets hit by a train. He goes back to when he was like 14 or 13 or something,
Oh wow.
or 16 maybe.
Mhm.
And he's before all this had happened, he had heard his childhood girlfriend had died in the future, and he's like,
Mm.
now he's in the past, like, I'm gonna try and make her survive.
Oh
And
yeah,
so
no,
he
I
gets
remember
involved
what
with
you're
the
saying.
gang, the whole
Yeah.
gang that, and he tries to correct the gang, and then he goes back to the future, and it's like a back and forth.
It's almost like
thing.
a bloody
But-
butterfly effect.
But the
thing.
great, well, no, it's like more like I'm trying to stop the butterfly thing from happening. But
That's the whole point. of
many of the
butterfly
characters
effect.
are compelling. But this is like a shonen jump. Well, I don't think it's a shonen jump, but it's like supposed to be a shonen. But the thing is, there's no training arc in this. It's so good because there's Like most things, like I'm gonna get stronger. It's like no, this guy, no, you can't make your 14-year-old self stronger. What the fuck are you talking about? So he's just really, really good at just getting the fuck up,
Yeah.
just getting the back up, and
Yeah.
like, I don't know how to sell it, but like I read it. I read 170 pages of it in
Wow.
2 days.
Yeah, that's
Because
pretty
it was
ridiculous.
just so like I was like, I'm
Compelling,
like, I want more. I want more. What-
Mm.
No, it's so good. It's like, no, you can't take away my cake. It's so good. It doesn't have like any kind of spectacular art direction really. Like everyone's very normie because there's
Mhm.
except for the time travel element, there's like no magic in it or anything like that. It's just high school gangs.
Yeah.
It's if it gets a show, it's gonna be probably really popular, but I don't know if it will.
Mm.
But it's really like I keep recommending people read it. And everyone who reads it is like, yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
I keep forgetting
And we
to
keep telling you to
stuff.
read it, and you don't.
Well, I
Um,
just forget.
And I also read Record of Ragnarok, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
definitely gonna get an anime, and everyone's gonna be like, yeah, it's so good, big dick energy.
Well, when you're fighting the gods, it's
Gods
literally-
versus the best humans. Okay, I want to pull up the list.
I'm gonna look this anime up now.
a record of
Record
Ragnarok.
of
It's
Ragnarok.
manga.
I really what I want to see the list because the list of humans that are gonna be in it are like it's like oh of course it'd be all
There you
these
go.
fucking humans.
What is it? You're starting with, you got Lubu, you've got fucking Adam, the original human, you've got Buddha, who is on the human side, who is basically an
No,
ascended
he's
human.
actually on the other side.
Is he?
But yes,
Oh, okay. I thought he was just an ascended human.
he is a descended human, but like Hercules, he's
oh yeah,
a
he's
god.
a demigod, yeah.
No, he is a god. He is a
I
god.
thought the whole idea of
No,
humans
no.
who ascend to godhood become demigods.
In this, they just basically say everything that is like a spirit or anything is a god.
Oh, okay.
Like everything is basically a god.
Mhm.
Like so, any humans who have sent being humans are no longer humans; they are gods. But they might have allegiance to humans still.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
let's see, OG.
That's a weird looking.
Nicholas
Buddha.
Tesla,
Oh, yeah,
Grigori
Nicholas.
Rasputin,
Yeah.
Adam, Lubu, Oki.
Mhm.
So like, there's a bunch of Japanese and Chinese ones on here. I don't know, but like
Yeah, fucking Nikola Tesla and Rasputin are pretty
Like,
high tier.
Rasputin.
Well,
Hmm.
isn't he like an immortal being then? It's just he's like unkillable.
Oh no, one of the humans in this are resurrected from the dead.
Yeah, no, I get that, but isn't that his? What would be his?
I don't know. He
Big
hasn't
trait.
shown up at all.
Ah, okay, he's just mentioned.
But I love this, like, at the, like, chapter 4 of it, we're just told, like,
Mhm.
yeah, these are the humans, and these are the gods they're going to fight in the tournament. Like, the tournaments are Zeus, Buddha, Loki, Apollo, Poseidon, Susanoo,
Is it to the
Mikado.
death?
Oh, Susanoo.
Yeah,
Oh,
basically.
Jesus, he's a god.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's the creation deity of Japan.
Yeah, I get it.
Thor, Bishamon, Anubis, Odin, Beelzebub, Shiva, and Hercules.
Look, you're just naming all of the Shin Megami Tensei
1,
demons
2, 3,
here.
4, 5, 6.
So we've seen...
This guy has a 16-pack.
It's amazing.
It's just balls to the walls, just like it feels like what I wanted out of the One Punch Man manga currently.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Just like okay, you know what's like a thing I
Yeah,
hate
Raiden
most,
has a 16-pack in there.
most things I hate in manga is like the problem with Dragon Ball Z or any long running show. It's like
Mhm.
this guy's number is so big, so the next villain has to have an even bigger number. But with the Record of Ragnarok,
Yeah.
no, it's a big number versus another big number, and one of these characters is a JoJo character, and we don't know
Yeah.
who it is.
Yeah, fair enough. I was doing better at being JoJo than JoJo is right now.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Part 8.
I will report
currently
on stuff
hiatus.
happening in Part 8 when stuff happens in Part 8,
Yeah. no
When the
good.
bad guy got revealed. Kind of.
for now. We've had, like, 3 main bad guys who could have been the main bad guy. Actually, 4, if you count them all. They could have been the villain.
Basically.
No. So, any other mangas?
Less said about that, the better. Yeah.
How long has been Part 8 going on for?
Too long.
Longer than the longest part.
Yep.
It's been going since 2012-ish.
8 years.
Because it's the initial starting part of it is the Great Japan Earthquake,
Yeah.
which has factored into the plot 0,
Mm-hmm.
except for the fact that it made the walleyes appear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but that's all the manga I've read. Because the other things I won't really talk about updates on things. Oh yeah, I guess I did also read all of current IDW comics for Transformers.
Oh,
They're bad.
yeah.
That's me.
Mostly because the prior to IDW comics that I was reading, More Than Meets the Eye and Last Light and Wingblade were some of the best comics I've ever read. And they recently restarted the universe last year because they thought it was too much for people to think, and they just like ruined it because it's just the most milquetoast bland. Hey, if you know the plot of Transformers, here it is again for you.
Yeah.
But that being said, I also watched all of the 3 seasons of Cyberverse, which is like first season's like this, second season's like this, and third season is literally the Matrix happens and the Quintessons come and take over Cybertron, trap everyone in a delusional illusion, and are like taking over the planet. And it's like, what? This is like a nightmare for children.
Were you watching
It's
this
so
by
good.
yourself?
Yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
super good. And then like, that's like most of season 3. I'm like, oh, it's so good. And then the end of season 3 is just like a alternate universe stuff that could have been done a little bit better.
Yeah.
But like, this is a good show. I mean, I still recommend watching Prime over watching Cyberverse first. Because Prime and Animated and Beast Wars are 3 Transformers shows you could show anyone, and they're just generally really good shows.
Mm-hmm.
Beasties.
Yes.
No.
I kind of want to try and get you to read Lost Light because it's like really good. And I really need someone else to like Transformers.
Yeah, basically.
And you could really like the art. Like the art is like the characters are done in a way where it's like you could draw silhouettes of all of them and you definitely know who the fuck they are because they all have shapes that are kind of integrated into their form that you're like, that's Ultra Magnus, that's Tailgate, that's Hot Rod, that's Megatron. Also, halfway through Lost Light, Megatron becomes an Autobot, and it's amazing as a story, like writing a character like that.
Okay. That's interesting.
Let's see. I watched OKKO. It's really good. I watched DuckTales. It's really good.
I heard OKKO got a pretty decent ending as well.
The ending is good. The last episode should have been before it.
Oh.
Because the last episode is fine, but it's like a flash forward. And I'm like, the last episode is really good. It's just the final episode is like, oh, it's like kind of fantasy, but like, I don't know how you could make it before. Wow, guys.
Is it fireworks?
Yes, it seems to be.
Of course.
No, it's good old
Perfect timing.
gunfights.
It could be a
Hey, I
gunfight.
did have a gunfight around my old apartment.
Yeah, OKKO,
Stopped.
really good.
Might have been a gunfight. No.
No, that's fireworks.
Or
Somebody's
it was a
having
very
some fun.
impressive gunfight.
Yeah, no kidding.
That guy
Winner
was
take
juggling
all.
like Ocelot.
Like there was like air dodges.
Oh no, it's
Shit.
great. What is it? I found a WebM file which is labeled "Perfect Woman." And it's just a girl in a Ocelot cosplay doing the revolver spinning. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Craig of the Creek. You should just put that on the background.
Yeah, it's a good time.
That's what I heard.
The dialogue you'll hear from you'll be like, yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I love going to the beach with all of my friends and family, and it cuts to like a scene of his brother just like at the window, like.
Yep.
Yeah, I sure love hanging out with just my close family and my friends. It's good that
Cuts
no one
back
else
again,
is missing.
Yeah. No.
So fuck.
They
I
built
watched
some great
I
universes.
watched season 1 of Harley Quinn, and it's really
Mhm.
good.
I watched clips of it on YouTube.
That's
That's
fair
fair.
enough.
Yeah.
Season 2, I've not finished. I'm less in love with it. It feels like it was a bit rushed.
Mm.
It came out like pretty much immediately after.
Came out 2 or 3 months after. Yes,
Yeah.
that is a bit of a.
It's
I
weird.
know enough about how animation works. It's like that must have been greenlit
Before it was even out.
at least halfway through the first season of the
Yeah.
first show. So
Yeah.
that's a rush job. Because animation used to take like half a fucking year.
You see, in betweens happening in Indonesia make things a lot
Oh, yeah.
smoother. Well, it's lovely. If you look on modern animes, you can see a lot of Indonesian and Malaysian
Oh, yeah.
names. Now, instead of the Korean names that were doing in betweens for stuff like Steven Universe
Back in the,
back in the old times.
I watched the Netflix Ghost in the Shell.
Oh yeah, that was interesting. It's better
goofy.
with the dub.
It's got some goofy animation.
Yeah.
But I think it's fine. People are gonna.
It's really weird because like the artist that directed it, his style is really good.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like it translates really well into 3D.
It is
it's
weird
alright.
that the Major is like now another combination of every version of herself again.
Yeah, yeah.
She's a
kind of
small
recombined.
girl with purple hair. So
Yeah.
she's the Arise version combined with
The old version,
like
especially with the
weird
haircut.
young kid version of herself.
Yeah. It's kind of
It
weird.
It was fine.
I'd say it was better with the dub, with
we-
the English dub.
But we only have half the season right now, and people are like,
Yeah.
"Oh, it's the worst thing ever." I'm like, it's not done.
No,
Mm.
it's fine for what it is. It's more Ghost in
I
the
need to
Shell.
rewatch the movie. It's been a hot minute.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah. No. Is there anything else you watched there?
Oh yes, I watched Murder on the Orient Express. That movie
Oh,
has
that
bad
movie?
reviews. And people talk shit about it. It's a perfectly good movie. It's just based on like a book that has a terrible plot twist.
Does it have like
Okay.
3 endings?
No, the ending is the worst kind of ending you could ever put in a whodunit.
Oh, okay.
Everyone done it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone had a finger in done in it,
Yeah.
and thus they're all guilty, but
All
like all
culpable.
innocent.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like that's
It's
so
all just a
stu-
chain of events.
No,
yeah.
no, they all take a turn stabbing him, so it's undetermined who
okay.
did it,
Oh.
and they're
That's
all
dumb.
in on covering the murder up. It's like,
Yeah.
it's lame.
Oh.
That is pretty lame.
We watched Knives Out.
Oh, you
that was
did?
not lame.
I
As
heard
Pam
it's really
Grier.
good.
You overestimated how
Yes,
smart the movie
I was like watching the movie and I was like applying like Detective Conan logic, which
Oh.
is way too strong for this movie.
Yeah, and I went, no, it's simpler than that. And then it was
made it
simpler than
again?
that.
Who made?
Oh, it's Ryan Johnson, surprisingly enough. So
Ah, yeah.
it's like, okay. It was a fine enough movie. It was
I heard
just
he's
fine.
gonna make the second one before he makes his Star Wars stuff.
He's still on board for that?
Mhm.
Okay. I heard rumors that George Lucas was coming back from
I heard
Kathleen
those
Kennedy.
Why
which
not?
is kinda
Why not have
funny.
both?
Yeah.
We'll
Right.
make part 10 be 2 different movies, and whichever one the main people like, that will be the
Yeah,
canon.
yeah,
Have
yeah.
you guys like saw his original treatment for like
I've seen rough
7, 8, 9?
rough shit.
It's like
Mm.
it follows the midichlorians or something.
Yeah, look.
Oh, I thought you were
Okay.
talking about like his vanilla draft of the original Star Wars.
Oh
where-
yeah.
Well, you gotta remember, George Lucas and Ryan Johnson both have similar processes of first draft is good draft.
Yeah.
Don't need anything else.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
At least it's not the Last Jedi.
I won't.
At least it's not Rise of Skywalker, eh?
Yeah, Rise of Skywalker. That's the one.
That's the one you
That's-
watched that
that's
neither
the
of
one.
us have. and
That's
we're
the
like,
one that put the nail in the coffin
Oh,
for me.
No,
I walked out of Last Jedi going, no, I'm not going to watch another one. And my family actually went last Christmas to say, oh, we're all going to go see Rise of Skywalker. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
good.
I had multiple opportunities and I could not be bothered to walk into that movie theater.
Yep.
And then Edwin made me sit down and
I'm-
watch it.
Okay to
I've
not
just
have
been
watched it.
I've just been tired of Star Wars
Mm-hmm.
basically my entire life.
That's fair.
It's like I watched Phantom Menace. I'm like, why do people like this? Then I watched the Clone Wars, and I was like, why do people like this? And I watched the Revenge of the Sith. It's like, the movie's fine. You never need to talk about Star Wars ever
The
again.
Clone Wars shows.
And you never watched the original trilogy?
Oh, I did, but I
Okay.
mean, you don't need to make any more Star Wars.
Yeah. No, that's fine. That's
Sure.
it.
The
It's all
third
good.
one finished
It's all
all
done.
6 movies.
Yeah.
It's strange that out of such a popular series, only a third of it is good.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, you could technically kind of skew that by like using all of the old books and games to.
That,
say
no,
how
that's
much
fine.
of that's
no,
good.
No, that's
Except
fine.
that stuff doesn't exist anymore.
Some of the
Yeah, no, that's not
some
canon.
of the
None of that
EU
is
shit
canon.
was really bad.
Yeah, that's fine. Still, Admiral Thrawn and the whole
He
trilogy
exists
there.
now in the
that's-
new timeline.
Is it?
Yeah, he was added in Rebels.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't follow Rebels.
Do you know
as
how
close as
fucking
I did.
Chewbacca dies in the EU?
He gets crushed by a planet.
Yeah, he gets crushed by a moon.
Wow, that's pretty
He's
hardcore.
Super badass.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't they go
Zombies
out that
are
way?
canon in the EU.
They're a
Oh, that's
problem
great.
because the Force can't even feel them
Yup.
Oh dear.
And then
They are
there's
dead to the
Yuzhan
Force
Wong.
like it's KOTOR 2.
because they're from the Outer Rings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched with Cameron and Travis. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. You
Oh,
should
yeah.
watch that with your girlfriend if you want to cry.
Oh yeah. No, that's a hard time.
Well, no, it's not a hard time, but
Yeah.
You,
it's an emotional time. That's
you,
what I meant.
you're,
Yeah.
you're. I'm not gonna, the less I talk about it, the better.
Yes. Just
Okay.
experience it as it is. Definitely. Mm-hmm.
Memphis Villains. I started playing. I completely finished Final Fantasy VII.
Well, you got up
That's-
to the most important part,
Well,
which is Temple of the
I've
Ancients.
completed Disc 1 of Final Fantasy VII.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm now farther along
Then remake.
than the
In
remake.
game, yeah. It's good enough.
Um,
That's about where I
boy,
stopped.
they're gonna
too.
have to trim some shit from this game.
I still want Hojo on that beach, just relaxing, chillaxing.
Will they really fucking trim some stuff though? Because they extended
There
a lot of
is-
stuff.
No, but like a lot of events that happen in this game could probably be glued into one town.
Yeah.
Like the horrible reactor. There's this horrible reactor minigame that you have to keep coming back to, even though
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense. Like, well, you don't have to, but you can if you want to get
Yeah.
like farm gear from it. But like, it's really shitty.
Have you guys ever done the avoid 100 bolts of lightnings in 10?
I watched
Wait,
a video
what?
on how to do it.
Oh, that, yeah,
In
yeah,
Thunder
yeah.
Flame? That is an endurance test.
That's dumb.
The fact you have to do it actually 200 times though.
It's bad.
Wait, 200 again?
200
oh, yeah,
times
That's right.
Yeah.
to get the weapon.
To get the weapon and get all, you just forgetting it. You also get free all of the Albed speech.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's stupid.
Oh, because you have to do it twice, right? Okay.
No.
Through 2 runs of the game, no?
No, you just have to dodge lightning 200 times.
In a row.
Yep. That seems like it.
The way you do it is you
try.
go to this special little cove and you just.
Oh, I know the tricks.
Oh, I know,
I've done
yeah.
it.
The fucking I never did it because it's stupid and I didn't like playing 10.
I really like 10.
Whatever, it's fine to like 10. I just didn't like I got to the amoeba that shows up in
Yeah.
the woods and I could never get past it for some reason.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I know that part. The one that changes elements and shit.
Probably.
Yeah.
The second game is good because it knows what it is. It's just fucking shameless fan service.
Yeah.
But it also, I love how it's like, yeah, you know, Titus, he didn't exist.
Yeah, he wasn't real.
Shuyan is a real person, yes.
And then he was.
And then Yuna wished him to be real.
And
Yeah.
then he blew up.
That's not canon!
And
That's
What?
Then he blew up.
Blew up?
Okay, there is a very popular fan
No.
circulated.
It's
third.
a book.
That's not real!
It's
No.
real.
No.
It's on the CD.
Sorry, not real then. It didn't happen in game, not real.
It's on my copy of X
Sorry,
HD
That's
remake.
like saying, no, you just have to read the Star Wars novels to make sense of what happens.
But you do.
That Star Wars novel shit is
I have-
garbage.
So much EU knowledge in my head. Yeah, go ahead.
Because it's like that thing where Willie was talking about on the podcast. It's like, you remember that
Yeah.
part in the Halo novelization where it said these suits can relieve stress for the soldiers? Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of remember talking about that. Yeah, that was completely made up because no one read the book.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, I guess you haven't, but I could have swore that was debunked somewhere. Like, someone
No.
might have put it on official material even.
Nomura fucking wrote a book where Titus kicks a bomb because he thinks it's a blitz ball and he blows up.
Perfect.
This is canon. And Sin comes back.
Perfect.
Problem.
No
It's
problems
so
whatsoever.
dumb.
Yeah, but didn't Yomura have things taken out of his hands because he was too incompetent to run it? Like for Final Fantasy 15?
Just nothing's good enough for Nomura.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
That's why we're only getting Birth by. That's why we're only getting World Ends with You with the
I'm
anime.
back on fucking Nomura's bullshit ride because of the DLC for 3.
That
Ah,
DLC
great.
is amazing looking.
It
Wait for Kingdom Hearts 3?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It literally exists to fix every problem with the game.
And it somehow ties Nomura's version of 15
Yes. Yeah.
into
I love that
KH
15 just
Kingdom
shows
Hearts
up
2's
as a...
canon.
Yeah. Try and fire me now.
Like his fucking
Bullshit, it just extends so far.
his version of fucking the Prince appears in 3, and then the original trailer for 15 plays at the end of the DLC with the
They
new
more or
characters
less.
in it.
God fucking damn it.
He is a madman. Kojima keeps getting these fucking subreddits for theories, and no one's looking over at Nomura.
And his just back ass word antics. Oh,
He's
great.
even crazier than Kojima.
I can believe it. He's just not as drunk as sweary.
He's huffing paint.
Yep. Are you going through your
She-Ra-
stuff?
I'm almost done. I watched The Last Dance on Netflix, which is that Michael
What
Jordan
is
doc.
Oh, right, yeah.
About how Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls were an unstoppable, impossible team that came together at like just when the stars and the planets aligned together, and how the crew was amazing, and it's like
Mhm.
probably if I cared about sports, it would have probably been one of the most amazing times of my life. Also, if I wasn't like 6 years old or 3 to 6 years old, I might have enjoyed it a little bit more as well. But it's like Michael Jordan is a monster. He won 6 championships. He's like he didn't like single-handedly carry his team, but that's what it really feels like. But it talks about everyone on the crew,
Yeah.
and it's like really compelling. Even if you don't like sports, it's just you're like, wow, Dennis Rodman, fucking
Mhm.
Scottie Pippen. Like Scottie Pippen got so fucked.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
the number 2 player in the league,
Mhm.
but he was the 247th highest paid player in the league.
Yeah,
Because,
not even fair.
because
Yeah.
his contract said he's getting just paid just this
Who's
amount.
that Eastern European guy they got on?
Oh, I don't remember him.
Have you guys watched My Name is Dolomite?
Yes.
Yes, we did.
It's really
yeah,
good.
it's a good.
Have you
It's
seen
a
Black
good
Dynamite?
Oh yeah.
show. Yeah.
I haven't seen
No,
the
not the
sequel.
cartoon, just the movie.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen
Okay.
it back when it came out.
It's a good time.
Good old black exploitation, extra exploitation.
Mhm.
I haven't seen Black Dynamite 2 yet. There's a second one.
Oh, that's great.
I think it's a spaghetti western.
Of course it is. Of course it
Thing.
is. Perfect.
I watched the JoJo live action movie.
Oh yeah, we did. That was the part 4 movie.
It's-
yeah.
Is it gonna get a sequel?
I wish, but no,
No,
it will
it's-
probably not.
No.
Damn.
It is fine
I mean, unless
for what it
Takeshi
is.
Miike really wants to,
Yeah.
but it seems just unlikely.
Hmm.
It's like totally a competent movie.
Yeah.
But I just don't think people watched it.
No.
I had no way of watching it.
It's on Netflix now.
No,
isn't
it's
it?
not. We watched it another way.
Oh right, okay. Wait, it was on Japanese Netflix?
Another way.
Oh, okay. I totally forgot then. Yeah. Okay.
You didn't use NordVPN to watch it.
We have WordPBN.
No, we have ExpressVPN.
Oh, whatever.
But it stopped working.
I loved watching Japanese fucking Netflix.
Because we were
It's
watching
great.
now a great surgeon show, which is basically House with a female Japanese
Dr.
protagonist.
X.
Tour Guard's pretty good.
Yeah, that is the one they recommend right now. So
We were watching
I
Solitary
don't have to
Gourmet, which
pay
is
for
just
another
this stern businessman who goes and eats food.
yeah, it's
So
lovely.
good.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
a good
which
time.
one?
Solitary Gourmet.
Solitary.
Oh, I
Gourmet,
thought
yeah.
it was the one where like the Japanese businessman really likes sweets.
Oh,
you're
that
talking
fucking
about,
shit.
yeah, that one's on normal Netflix. That guy's insane.
Yeah, he is crazy. Yeah, he
no,
is
this
literally
this
having like.
this guy's like he's like
Manic.
stone faced the whole time, and
Yeah.
it's just like this
Oh,
is
it's
good.
great. Like when he's, I don't know what he sells. He sells a bunch of different
He
stuff.
appears to be just a middleman retailer. Like he
Yes.
is like door to door Amazon.
Yes, exactly. But he's like selling to people, and he's like, Jesus, these people are weirdos.
I'd like to get as many Hanako dolls as you have.
Okay.
Yeah, and I really want this Lucifer statue.
Mm-hmm. I was like, he was like talking with a director friend of his. It's like, yeah, I really want to get a movie together. It's like, okay. Yeah. Careful. But yeah, that's all the shit we watched, right?
More or less.
Yeah. So we're just keeping abreast of some interesting stuff like Resident Evil fucking 8, which apparently officially isn't Resident Evil 8.
No, it is.
Oh, okay.
It's just that
It's
people are being flip-floppity bit.
Yeah, it's been dumb because it literally says Resident Evil 8 in the fucking trailer. Or just like, shut up. Yeah, and well, we'll be keeping an eye on that. What else we got?
PS5 was showing up.
Yeah,
You're
with
probably
its,
gonna buy
with its
Carry-On.
popped collars. What? Oh, Carrion, yeah. I was looking at that. Limited Run is doing a physical release on the Switch for Carrion, and it looks alright. It's a fine enough looking game. I'd probably be up for it. Yeah. Yeah, PS5, Resident Evil 8.
Ooh.
Is it
Hey,
Resident
Chris.
Evil 8 or is it fucking Chris?
He's just
going
wants
through
to
another
continue the
phase.
bloodline.
Yeah.
He needs to.
I saw a mod of 3 where they replaced Nemesis with like RE5
Oh, it's
Chris.
great. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, that's amazing.
Breathe.
Yeah,
Like
breathe.
he
Yeah.
created like his tentacle comes out and it's like somehow like a horribly deformed like
Penis?
Claire.
Okay. Oh, yeah, just forcing them on. Yeah. That would be great. Yeah. Fucking Jesus.
Mary.
Please, Chris.
Yeah, I did put some small things in news. There was those Pokemon shorts that are kind of interesting.
Oh, I thought you
the
were
Twilight
talking.
ones.
I thought you were talking about the Pokemon MOBA game. I was like,
No.
why would you?
No, why
want
would
to
I?
talk
Why
about
would
that?
you pay grand for that? They're very much using the Digimon's Digimon's art direction.
What, in the 3D model shit or?
No, just how the fucking characters are drawn.
Oh, okay. That sounds great.
Oh yeah.
They do not look like Digimon. They do not look like Pokemon characters. They look.
Yeah.
They look like Digimon design.
That's just-
Yeah,
Ty.
no kidding.
That's
That
just
is
Mad and Ty.
that
That's
is
Just
really
Mad and Ty.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
it's so fucking weird.
that is a Digimon character, alright. That is what is that? Trailing
Twilight Wings.
Twilight.
It's
Wings,
all right though. Like I mean, it's nothing special, but it's kind of nice to not watch any kind of Pokemon thing where Ash shows up. The PS5 was shown off. It's hilarious looking. Resident.
I just put Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles because I'm waiting for it.
I think it's hilarious in that like I don't know where I would put it.
I'm upset that I have to buy it to play that Miles Morales DLC.
Not
PS5.
necessarily.
No,
It's PS5 exclusive. It's stupid.
actually, wow,
Yeah.
that's bullshit.
I hate it.
Whatever.
Yep.
You just wait.
Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, the biggest crossplay game to come.
Yeah. I was
August
thinking of getting
23rd, 27th.
Are we still live?
Yes, we are still
Yeah.
live.
Oh, sorry, my thing was being weird.
Yeah, no, we are still on, but we're probably gonna finish up
Yes.
because we're well. Is there anything else you guys want to get out?
Xbox came out today.
Xbox?
Stuff. Got it.
I didn't watch any of it yet.
Uh,
You were complaining about Fable.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, Fable. It's just like just remake the entire series all over again because
Is that-
no.
is
They're
that- what's
making
happening?
they're making
Yeah.
Striker.
They're literally naming it just Fable.
Stalker 2.
So they're just rebooting the whole series because like okay, well, I
Fantasy
guess
Star DLC.
Yeah.
that's what Microsoft's gonna do.
Tetris
No
Effect
Peter Molyneux.
Connected.
So
I what is that gonna be? Just like I don't even without watching it's gonna be just like Tetris 99, but Tetris Effect Edition.
yeah, well, Tetris 99 is basically just dominated the landscape. Oh, we were watching fucking VTubers.
Yeah.
Watching
What else girls is
the
really
dog
good at
girl
Tetris?
Korone-chan playing Doom, which is
Oh yeah,
just
yeah.
adorable, and watching
Doom!
4 different VTubers all play Uno as a shadow game against each other, which was just fucking on
There's
point.
a
It's
Twitter
amazing.
account that's just called Corone Noises.
I can imagine that
Pretty
very
I wonder what that's
easily.
about.
Yeah. Yeah, and we also watched you were watching a VTuber who's just a Tetris god.
Fucking
Just taking on 100
99 versus 1.
Yeah, 99 versus 1.
Okay.
And managing to get down to like 16. Damn. Yeah, pretty intense.
Yeah, fighting killers.
Yeah, she was fighting in the pro league as well. So that's like hardcore people.
She was fighting the Red Room, which requires that you have at least gotten number 1 in a match. Fucking, that room is death to go in. It's great.
ridiculous.
I have not touched 99.
It's fun.
Yeah. Derek is a bit
was-
of a Tetris pro
Is
himself,
it?
so
I think it's sort of free.
It's free.
yeah, it's free. It's free to play.
Yeah, I love it.
And you play on my account, presumably.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
It's
whatever.
because I didn't make an account
At the time, yeah.
So I was just like, yeah. So Cameron's like a level 80 Tetris 99 player apparently.
Yeah. I'm amazing.
But
haven't even touched
as
it.
much as you would think that's a big flex, there are people who are level 79 star, which means they've leveled up 790 times.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. You can go so
They just
far.
put a star through to your fucking name.
Yeah.
Fucking like, oh my god. That's outrageous.
Yeah. No, I think
That's all.
that's all that we got.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I'm Derek. That's Cameron, and this is Gabe. He
We've
makes
given
art,
up.
and he could
We have
plug
given
himself if he likes.
Yeah, just follow me on Gabe Aesthetic on Twitter.
Gabe Aesthetic.
Yeah, like aesthetic but Gabe.
You really want to say this clear. Gabe aesthetic, not gay aesthetics.
Wait, I'm
Just
No,
you're gonna
Gabe
get a different.
aesthetic.
You're gonna get a different
I'm
one.
gonna make sure
Way
there's no
different.
art at the end.
If you want, I could try and actually update the descriptions with your shit. You
Yeah,
just
it's
have to
Gabe
send-
Aesthetic Art.
Okay. Yeah.
That's my new Twitter handle. I switched it over because I'm like, next time I'll do a new batch of business cards again,
Yep.
where I get to update it. Because
Branding.
exactly, I gotta
Oh,
uniform
branding.
the branding.
Yep. Gotta have it all in line. But yep, we're finishing up. So have a good night all.
Bye.
And we will maybe speak in another 8 months. We'll
Yeah.
see.